Yeah. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Straight up in the morning, your boy Toinecast. We back here live, 1500 Podcast City, doing exactly what we do best. Take names and kick ass. J58 and C.Dot is in the building. Good morning, James. Good morning, squad. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest in the building. Mr. Ehlil Beats is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, came to kick with straight up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Came to kick some ass with us, do exactly what we do best. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, want to shout out the iRant Network. We are back here live. Good morning to the people. Wanted to let y'all know we missed y'all. J58 and I was talking about y'all this past week. You know what I'm saying? And we said, yo, if we do anything this week, we definitely have to fix the technical difficulties to get back on the iRant Network. We got to talk to Sweet D. You know what I'm saying? Redemption. Ravioli. Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Virginia Slim.
All them.
You know what I mean? All the good people. You know what I mean? We had to get back and talk to them.
All them.
But I'm your man Twan, the one, the only. I'm here. I'm the one they sent. You already know what we do. I just had to say that because since you decided to do that. I am the one they sent. I am he. I am me, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get straight to the shit. Let's not your
heart be worried. What do you say?
Let not your heart be troubled.
There you go.
Let not your heart be troubled.
Honcho, what's good, boy?
Brooklyn Honcho, what's good, nigga?
Season dose, guys.
We back in here. Redemption. Good morning. We in a different setting, ladies and gentlemen. We back in the studio, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a vibe.
But we still, you know what I'm saying, came back up in here to rock with y'all. Good morning, Redemption. You know what I'm saying? I've been on my best behavior. I promise you that. Okay, I'm not. Ain't been far from being behaved, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, Ice Cube has been canceled.
That's
crazy. Ice Cube has been canceled. I want to talk about it. Why we so quick? See, turn it down. Oh, okay. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Yeah. This is a new phone. I got feedback.
We working, y'all. We working
over here. They know we always working. So apparently, the black community has canceled niggas with attitude. They ain't canceled. They ain't canceled him. His party's over. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think his. And Ice Cube was like, "Yo, stop, just stop." He like, "We not doing that over here."
We're not doing that over here. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, the man hasn't endorsed anyone. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't endorsed anyone. But, you know, we got a special guest in the building. You know what I mean? I want to introduce the homie E. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming on the show. I did already? I did? It's me, the grass. It's the grass. It is the weed!
Introduce the because I know what he does. I want to know what he does. Continue.
His name is Ehlil Beats.
That doesn't mean shit because that's not what he said he was doing. That's not what he said he was doing.
I had to say pause on that.
Beats. E beats what?
That's one of the things.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say nope. Not even going to repeat it, ladies and gentlemen.
E beats what? That's what you said.
He makes music. That's all I'm going to say. He pushes buttons to make music. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing else. All I know is he pushes buttons to make music.
Right.
Jason King, what's going on? Why y'all not home? Y'all fucking up. Y'all fucking it up for my jobless ass. Sorry, Jason King. We had to. Well, when we talked to him, why he at work? When we talked to him the other day, a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
This nigga was at work when we was talking to him, so he shouldn't be jobless.
I mean,
maybe
unless he got fired Friday.
Right.
Jason King, did you get fired yesterday?
What the hell happened to the money?
He said he want to get some more panda money.
Oh, okay.
Panda money?
What's panda money, Jason King? Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is.
Is that like a mix? It's like a mixed race. A mixed race.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
I
don't even want to be involved.
I was thinking, you know.
I don't even want to be involved.
Money?
Asian money. You got
Asian. Oh my God.
I'm glad we're not on the FCC Airways.
We would have slightly problematic.
We would have.
I was told the other day that I am too literal. So.
Like you're too forward. You think?
No. I'm too literal. Like if you tell me something, I'm
going to
do it to the T.
Oh, okay.
And they was like, you don't have to do that. Then don't fucking tell me to do it.
Stop snitching. Jason King said, "Stop snitching." Who in here dropping down?
We are.
Oh no.
I ain't dropping no down.
Oh, the pandemic money. That's what the panda money is. See what I'm saying?
That's the new trend.
Oh,
That's a new trend.
Oh, he waiting.
That's part of what we plan to talk about.
Oh, he waiting for the stimulus. You waiting for the second
That's what it
stimulus.
sounds like.
Well, you gotta call Nancy for that, Jason, because Nancy Pelosi had fucked that whole situation up. Apparently, one time she want this amount of money, then she want the next amount, and then she want more money.
Right.
And everybody's like, well, why do they need all this money for? Why are we gonna give them all this money? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of giving them all this money and they ain't gonna do shit with it?
Well, that's the point. You give it back to the people because they're gonna put it back into the economy.
Can you introduce yourself and let us know what you do? Because I'm not with this shit. I want you to do it.
My real name's Eric, but I go by Ehlil Beats, and I came here today to just tap into some of the type of conversation for us: financial literacy, investing, black economy.
Miss Ravioli,
That's what I'm here
Ravioli.
today. I'm also in the medical field also.
David Austin, we want to thank you for your donation. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, donation. You know, always nice to get a little change. You know what I'm saying?
I had my own separate cash app for cookies. If you
She
guys
must
wanna
Listen,
pay.
ain't nobody concerned about your goddamn cookies.
Yo, like for my birthday,
You're not even
niggas
sharing.
sent me like $2. No, I'm not gonna share.
$2 for some cookies, man. That's a come up.
Yo, and then it was a couple of them like sent it. One person sent me like $25. Shit, I can pull up my cash app right now.
That's a Sam's Club worth of cookies.
Yo, I just was like, yo, I said $1.
Crazy. Crazy.
What's the best? See that since you love cookies so much, what's the best cookies that are packaged? Like you go to the corner store, you know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, butter crunch.
Oh yeah,
there's no question about it.
Nutter butter. No, now see the
You said nut in her butt?
Nutter butter.
Wow.
Nutter
Oh
butter.
shit.
Nutter
Nut in her
butter.
butt?
Holy shit.
I heard.
Now the funny thing is,
I want a nut in her butt.
yo, if they give you those cookies, that would be the shit. But I would have at one point said butter crunch cookies as well. But since I've had Aunt Kelly's cookies,
Mean.
nah.
Y'all
Go straight to
playing
her, get them
yourself,
fresh. They
To the
nice and
place?
soft.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's downtown on Charles Street. She makes butter crunch cookies and
Everything's
they are
on Charles
nice
Street.
and soft.
Mm.
They are the exact same recipe that you get in the little pack, but they're
like,
freshly made.
I like my
So like
cookies
a- like
nice and soft.
Like a Krispy Kreme
I
for
shouldn't
donut
be-
for cookies.
Oh, that's creepy.
know
You
what?
looked me dead in my eyes when you said that.
She makes other cookies too, but I mean,
I'm gonna have to try.
But
With Miss Kelly,
it's
said
Aunt
Miss
I'm
Kelly.
Kelly's.
sure.
I'll have him send it to you.
That was fine. My name is Toinecast. You know,
I'll have him. This guy right
You don't
there.
have to call me
Him.
him that.
Him over there. Him over
that.
there.
You know what I'm saying? J58, best cookies in the corner store right now.
Pepper's Farms, man.
Pepperidge Farm.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Cookies?
What kind are we talking about? Are we talking about
Chessman's?
Chessman's?
No. Chessman's. Let's
Huh?
go with the macadamia. I like macadamia.
Oh, you're a macadamia nut guy. Pause. 'Cause I said
You looked me in my
macadamia
eyes
nut.
again. I didn't like
I don't know why. Yo, listen. When I'm
I didn't
talking,
like that. He looked me
I'm
dead in my
talking to
eyes.
you.
people.
What the fuck do you want me to do? I'm talking to you. I'm sorry I said nut while I was talking to you.
Oh, you
My
got
bad.
nuts in your
You
cookies,
have
huh?
nut-
The fuck?
My bad. Jason King said coffee with butter crunch is a 10 for me.
Ew, I don't drink coffee.
That sounds like diabetes.
You know what, Jason King? That sounds like diarrhea immediately. Immediately. I don't want nothing to do with no goddamn hot beverage and no goddamn crunchiness
No, like
and no butter crunch.
not
That'd be nasty.
coffee.
It
Just not
depends.
There's a
coffee.
lot of people that probably do that.
It is like hot chocolate, things like that.
Hot
Tea,
chocolate, maybe.
tea, chai tea,
Chai tea is fire.
Chai tea?
We
Yes.
there. Synergy. The synergy is there today.
Yeah,
I
we
see
grade.
it.
We
I
grade
see
out.
it.
We got,
Grayed out.
you know, it's you over
Yeah,
there.
We
yeah.
looking
The
past the
synergy
gray
is there.
area.
And speaking of synergy, let's talk about
Wait a minute, you didn't
transparent
ask this
moments.
man about his cookie.
We'll get to
What
that.
about the cookies,
We'll get
man?
to that.
Oh shit.
Speaking of transparent moments, you know what I'm saying?
Gingerbread man. Shout out to Gingerbread man.
and
With
how
that-
these two are best friends. Very good,
He jealous.
very good friend of mine.
He just
You know,
jealous.
very good friend of mine. Him and I had an Isaac moment last
Wow.
week.
I was watching. I
Yeah,
watched it. It was good
He
though.
raised his voice, and she called, and I called her, and I said,
Yo.
"Hey," she said, "Hey."
He take your passion always. And
Yeah, he
raise
does.
your voice. He takes
Yeah.
your passion.
It's passion, man. It's just
Hold up,
passion.
did he tell you when he called me what I said?
I called her.
What?
I called C Dot, and I'm saying, "Hey, C Dot, you know, I just want to apologize." Hey, I don't want. You don't have to apologize to me. You need to call J58. I
Yeah,
said, you know what, Heifer? You don't tell me
It was a vibe.
what to do.
It was a vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a good
But
one.
anyway, yeah, we had a good show last week, and
No, afterwards.
afterwards,
This nigga.
it was afterwards
behind the scenes.
we had a
Behind
behind
the
the scenes moment. We had a transparent moment. Transparent moment where we had a disagreement, and you know what I mean.
No, his ass wasn't fucking listening.
which is a disagreement.
No, it's not.
She
You
just
weren't
more so.
listening.
You just make it more. You just want to make it more so seem as though I'm the hard-headed one, which is fine.
You are.
I don't care. Like Trump says, I don't care. Say whatever you want to say. I don't care. But the bottom line is, yeah, she called. I called her, and she's like, "Yeah, you need to make that right." But I was like, "Well, in all actuality, I called him before I called you." So
I said, "Then what the fuck are you calling me for?"
Oh,
Yeah,
shout out to B Banner. B Banner said Chips Ahoy. Keep
Yo,
it
Banner,
pushing.
yo, what's
Yo,
good?
Chips Ahoy.
Yeah.
Yo, them
Chips
Reese's
Ahoy.
Chips Ahoys is
They're not-
fire.
I just like soft cookies. I
Banner.
don't like those.
This is the problem I have with the Chips Ahoy.
They're not soft.
They're not
Never.
soft.
Never.
They
I've never
crunch
had
it.
a soft
You
Chips Ahoy cookie. ever.
you gotta dip that in the hot
The
yeah,
milk
chocolate.
or the milk. You know what I'm saying?
Or the
Like,
milk game.
The milk is when the
And
milk
then the
hit
cookie always looks pale, Banner.
That's
but
bad.
it's fire
do.
though.
It looks
It's fire.
pale.
It do look bad.
It look mad dry.
My fault. My
You
fault.
feel me,
Little
Banner?
technical difficulties, bro. You could turn down your the audio. You don't
I
have to
already
talk to
did.
mic.
He don't know what he's doing. He don't know how to work the
phone.
It's just
fucking
the
The
mic
phone.
is
phone.
muted.
No,
Nah,
the phone.
The
It
phone.
is. See? See? I put it in.
Oh well, you know.
Oh, maybe it's
you know
this.
what? Because you know.
Maybe it's that. Maybe I
Did you
should
turn it down?
Maybe I should turn
Nope,
the
I can
Bluetooth.
still. It's all right.
Butter
Maybe I should
crunch,
turn the-
absolutely.
Maybe I should turn the Bluetooth down.
Anyway, what's your
Maybe
favorite?
All right, what's your favorite cookie?
Butter crunch, yeah.
Butter crunch,
It's
see?
crazy.
Butter crunch.
You
is
need to
cool,
go to
man.
Another lucky
Ooh.
winner.
Butter crunch somewhere.
Yo,
so
we
she
got
butter
shout
crunch,
out
that's crazy.
honorable mention redemption song. She said the
Soft batch.
the soft batch.
Now,
yeah.
Redemption,
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
problem here.
The
Uh-oh.
Keebler? What? Are
I
you
got a
serious?
problem here. This is the problem I have with the soft batch. Okay, it's always a problem. How
You're a
so,
problem.
how they so soft? What's the shelf life? What's the why they so
Oh,
soft?
if they
How long they been up here,
if
sis?
it has a little if it's a
Lady
breakage,
Yee, how long these cookies been up here?
if it's a little breakage, you know what I'm saying? That
That's
means
the only way.
that it's
Yeah.
old. Your shit is old.
That's the only way.
Like when you open up that pack, the 4-pack,
Mhm.
and that shit is nice and soft, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Redemption
It's a
soft
vibe.
batch cookies
It's a vibe.
in the category of Fig Newtons.
Yo, I love Fig Newtons. They told
You're
me I was
disgusting.
old. My
And you're
grandma.
old.
No, I grew up with my
And you're
grandmother.
old. And
I
I
grew up
know
with my
there's a
grandmother.
fucking peppermint in your purse right now.
Fig
No.
Newtons.
If you are eating Fig Newtons, you got a peppermint purse in
I
your
don't.
purse.
Oh my God, Kamara. Yeah,
I've never heard
Kamara
of it. I've never
died.
heard of
I never
butter.
heard.
What?
Oh my
They
God.
didn't
Kamara.
serve those in school?
Where have you?
What is wrong with you? Are you okay?
It's
Tamara,
not her
thank
fault.
you
It's
for
not her
tuning in on
fault.
the line.
Clearly, it's not her fault.
It is her fault. She's grown.
Unless she just wasn't looking for
You
it.
better seek and find, God.
Butter crunch cookies, best cookies, hands
Yeah,
down.
butter-
Hands down or up,
Hands down or up.
because my
It's a
hands
cookie
might be
vibe.
up while
You get a
you
soft
were
butter
feeding
crunch,
me.
man. You probably go to heaven.
I
Nigga,
like.
and
I
you
like
put them in
the
the
female
microwave.
cookie.
I
Would
bet
you
you-
send him the information because he needs to see this shit? He needs to go like today.
She got
So
butter
today.
crunch. She got butter crunch there?
Yo, she has butter crunch every day.
Oh,
Fresh.
Miss Redemption said they don't last long enough to get hard.
Ooh.
Oh, that
Wait.
sounds kind of crazy.
Wait,
Redemption.
boy.
Where your
Yes.
mind at today?
What don't last long?
You's a dirty girl.
That's a girl.
You's a dirty girl.
Ooh, cha cha
Redemption.
sucia. Where you going with that? What's you going with that?
Marshmallow on your yam.
Oh, the yam
Moving
cookie.
on, I digress.
That was crazy.
Moving on, I digress. All right, so apparently, some of the black people have canceled Ice Cube. Why do we always cancel people, J58? When
Man,
we only have a difference of opinion. That's all we have.
No, yeah, difference of opinion when you're not going against the rules. When you're not playing by the rules, you're getting canceled. They tried to cancel Bill Burr, and guess
Yeah.
what? That did not work. He is still working. He's still getting jobs. So they can just say cancel is just it's fake. I mean, unless you in dealing with the powers that be like
I'm
that, they
sorry.
can stop your money. You know what I'm saying? Or Kerry Hilson. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there.
Tara. I'm sorry, J58, to digress about Ice Cube, what you said, but I got a problem with Tierra because she just lied on me. She said, "Don't do that, Twan. We eat Fig Newtons."
Together.
You a goddamn lie. Oh, unless you're talking about, never mind.
Okay.
Here you
No.
go. Here you go.
It's too
Unless you're
soon for
talking
this shit.
about me putting my fig in your Newton.
Okay.
Pause. I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry. But other than that, I don't know what you're talking about because I don't eat no disgusting.
They are not
nasty-ass
disgusting.
Fig
Do you eat
Newtons.
figs?
They have different kinds
No,
of
I
fake
don't.
news,
In my
though.
milkshake.
Remember the
Oh, in my
one?
shake?
You put figs in your shake?
No, they dates. I'm sorry. They're dates.
I was like,
I'm
this
sorry.
nigga
They're
crazy.
dates. No, I don't know. I don't do that. Just don't do it.
Fig Newtons is what's up.
Redemption is hung up on soft batch cookies. Redemption,
Mhm.
good for you. You know who ain't? You know who? The worst cookie in the world. Seriously, is what's the guy? What's those guys?
Them animal crackers. Them shits is dry as fuck.
They're trash.
Especially on weed.
When we was
Shit
little,
hit different when you're an adult.
but when we was
They're
little,
trash.
that
It's
shit
different
was
when you're an
banging.
adult. It's like even worse.
What?
Redemption, stop! No, you Redemption. Don't you cuss at me, goddammit!
Tell them again.
Don't you cuss
They
at
are
me!
good.
Fig Newtons are disgusting.
Eat them with some hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is just with everything.
No, sir.
What's that other? It's like a hood, the hood brand of Fig Newtons, and they had like the apple flavor and the strawberry flavor. Y'all familiar with
I
those?
don't see it in my
And
head.
it came,
but I
it's
don't
like
know the
a,
name.
it was
I
like
see it
a
in my
clear
head.
wrapper.
Oh, I know what
The
you're
clear
talking about.
wrappers, you know what I'm
it
saying?
wasn't the official
Them
ones.
shits hit
Nah.
They
different
the
though.
hood ones. They not the ones you get
Grandma's-
in the
So
I
mall.
like
grandma's
grandma's
always
cookies.
said a little different.
Grandma's cookies.
Corporate.
Grandma's cookies don't do it for me, bro.
Yeah.
They will if you ain't got shit else to eat.
If you warm them
Yeah.
bitches up.
like the ones out the what's the ones the sandwich one day.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just grab them out of the machine and be like, see, John Logic said Newtons are good. Y'all is slipping.
Newtons is
Yo,
right.
because John Logic is old.
No, I think it's because you be eating them shits dry. You don't be
He's
having nothing
old.
to drink with them shit
He's old.
when you hot.
You're old.
I'm, no, I'm just experienced. The Keeblers. Oh yeah, Brooklyn
Yeah.
Honcho. Yo, the homie
That's a
Brooklyn Honcho
vibe.
is
That's a
always
vibe, bro. That's a
By the way,
vibe.
yo, big shout out to Brooklyn Honcho. Thank you for your donation, brother. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
I
Always
ain't
donating
getting
to
no-
The
cause.
fudge backs, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, to support what we're doing, you know what I'm saying, for us to support us more so we can do more, you know what I'm saying, go straight up in the morning with a 8, and you can support us and you can donate, and we will continue to kick ass and take names.
Yes.
We're going outside, we're going to keep doing shit. Me and E, I'm sorry, yeah, well, you know what I mean, the homie can come, but myself and J58, we're going to go out and do some locating reporting, you know what I'm saying, for the Str8, so we can give y'all some feedback. But back to what we was talking about, because Tierra was talking wild crazy on the live. But why are we so
Kamara,
quick?
you're absolutely right.
Grandma's cookies have to be warm.
Have to be. You have to. But take them out of the pack. Don't be crazy. Don't put that pack inside
Don't
them right
do
there
that.
because that
no.
you trying
Too
to
much.
burn your house and everything in it. So
For a minute,
don't
I
do
thought
that.
we had Kamala on here,
Okay.
the Ugandan nightmare. Anyway,
Wait, are you talking in a conservative standpoint, or are you going?
You know,
Are you neutral on that?
You know what? We're talking about the Ugandan nightmare. So why you know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about.
At least she ain't have flies.
Kamala
She's the black.
Harris.
She's the black one, and she ain't have flies on her.
By the way, yo, you know what? Before we get into calling her out, let's just keep on moving on with
Ice Cube, yeah.
Why are we so quick? And the listeners on the live, you know what I'm saying? By the way, guys, it's good to be back here talking to y'all. Good to be back seeing y'all.
Miss y'all, man.
Miss y'all, and that's some real shit. But guys, why are we so quick to cancel, you know what I mean, our brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, when they do something that we don't agree with, which shouldn't be a difficult question because it's pretty understandable why. You disagree with me, I disagree with you, I can't like you. But why do we do it so strongly to the point where we're like, fuck them? Like we're like going to the wars kind of thing, Bob.
Because when you're not going, like we're not on the same accord when it comes to giving opinions. Like you could ask me a question like, "Yo, what do you think about cookies?" And I'm like, "Yo, I like Fig Newton." Why the fuck do you like Fig Newtons? That we just had that situation right there. So it's like you can't sway a person that has a different opinion to your opinion. It's just never gonna work. We need a balance. That's why there's a balance, people.
I think when it comes to politics, people, especially black people, are just emotional, extremely emotional. They don't even care about anything else when you go against their grain of opinion. So somebody like Cube, who clearly, for the first time in literally decades, you can say, came with a plan, which is what we always say we need, brought to the table and brought to a presidential candidate, and brought it to the table and had a chance to, for one of the presidential candidates to actually do something with it. He brought it to our Democratic Party, which is typically the black party, you can say. And he literally said, we'll do it after the election, which means we will forget about it after we're in the office.
Right.
So for even though as much people hate Trump, I'm not he's not my president or my, I'm not on the side. But for him to do that shows way more initiative than the Democrats. Way more, no matter how you hate him, no matter how you hate him.
Right.
So you mean it in Cube's not pro
and he reached
either
out
side.
to Trump.
Right.
I mean,
Trump reached out to them, of course. So
Yeah.
it's probably
just
a power
the Republic, the
Could be a
whole
power
Republican Party.
It could be a power play, but for it to Trump, Cube's not on either side. He's pro-black economics.
Right.
So he just wants both. He's going to eventually try to get both sides to get down on the plan. But for Trump to be the one to take the initiative, that says more to me than what Biden did. What Biden did says a lot to me because he's basically saying he's going to forget about everything when he gets in office.
Yeah.
That's not good to me.
Yeah. And from the context of what Ice Cube was talking about, he pretty much was talking about the black people, like a structure situation, like we can, get financial freedom. Well, not freedom, but financial,
just push toward.
Yeah, breaking through adversity pretty much. And for what he said, allegedly, he said that he reached out to the Republican Party and they actually threw out a number. They threw out a number to Ice Cube, and the number was $500 billion budget. And he said he also reached out to the Democratic Party, and the Democratic Party did not put no figure up in the air. Like, so
he said we will talk about it after the election.
Yeah, they said we'll talk about it after the election. So if I'm not in office, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck y'all.
Basically.
Pretty much.
But if Trump is in there, then you can let Trump do it.
Even though
that's crazy.
And that's the crazy part about the whole dynamic of this whole election now. He's supposedly the black hater. Supposedly.
Right.
Man, but I'm just looking at what's there. I'm not it just doesn't something's dark. Why is he doing it but you not?
Right. Jason King said you can't be mad at him. They sat down and talked to him.
Yeah.
That's all they did. Then Trump team brought something to the table.
Right.
Can't be mad at a person. I'm not a big fan of Umar Johnson. Is that his name? Like the guy.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
I'm not a big fan of him. You know what I mean? But the other day he said something on the Nick Cannon show is that we had to stop confusing. Basically stop being so emotional. And does it mean that just because you don't agree with somebody that you're not going to do business with them? If I can get money with you, then I don't necessarily have to like you. If I see the numbers and I know that these numbers are rightfully projected, and I know that the people that are on the team are going to carry out this assignment so they can get there, then I'm not going to say no just because you white or you black or you green. I'm not going to say it. I see the numbers. You know what I mean? And that's the end of that's the thing at the end of the day. I see the numbers, so I'm in.
You see what I hear? You know what I hear?
What's that?
Ice Cube, shut the fuck up. Keep the money that you have in your person, your family. Mind your business and let us conduct the government shit.
That's what I hear. That's what Biden said.
Yeah. That's what I hear.
Yeah, that's what Biden said.
Just Love said, of course, Democrats didn't offer anything. They condone slavery. Just Love, we don't want to go down this loophole today because we will be here.
Truth is the truth, man.
But we don't want to go down that road today because I guess like sometimes when you decide to enlighten some people, you know what I'm saying? You can get angry Facebook posts, you can get angry messages, angry DMs.
Are you talking about yourself?
See that this week I have gotten used to it.
Because you're a fucking troll, and I don't know why people sit here and get so emotional over your shit. Like I look at him like this nigga.
I told her this. I said, yo, he's the king of controversy. I
am he. I am he. I am him.
And I'm just looking at his shit, and I just like this motherfucker. Just roll past it.
It's like he says it, and the lips of his likes like.
Andrew, my number one troll. And then
Andrew gonna make you famous.
But people be asking all the time, like,
and people know it. People be like. People come to me when they see me in the streets or I go to work. They'll say something. They'll be like, "Hey, Twan, Andrew's here," and I'll be like, "Yeah, I know he's fucking trolling me again." You know
I think it's hilarious because I actually had somebody come and ask me like, "Yo, is he serious?" I said, "Fuck him."
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't
People
care.
ask me all the time, is he serious? I say, yeah, I'm serious. When I go to the polls, that's what I'm voting for. But that doesn't mean that our friendship changes. Right. You want to smoke? Do you want to do? I still smoke weed. Like you see me guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm still smoking. You know, it should change.
I don't know. It's hilarious. I look at him and I look at your posts and I said, do I want to entertain it today? Never.
But see, the thing about it is, it's like it's always the right people that fall into the loop. It's always the right people. It's never the people that know me. It's never the
Because
people.
first of all, it's like I don't care. He's gonna feel how he feels.
I know him. Yeah, I
And
know
so
him.
If I
I
call
know.
that nigga right now and ask him to smoke, he gonna smoke. Republican,
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah.
it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I'm on my way. But the bottom line is, people get really emotional when you make change and when you disagree with them or whatever the case may be. And it's crazy because I've talked to C-Dot, I've spoken to J58, I've talked to E, I've spoken to a lot of people, and they still like, fuck you, Twan, you know what I mean? Nobody pretty much changes for except the trolls on my Facebook page. I had a guy the other day, E, nigga bet me, he said, I bet you $50 that your man gonna lose. I said, I'll take your 50 and raise you another 50.
Right.
He said, oh yeah? So he sent me a picture of, this is what he said, it made me sick to my stomach. He said, I can show you the shit on my page. He said, oh, I ain't tripping about money. I stays with the bread. I said, oh, do you now?
Oh, do you?
I said, well, I'll raise you another 100 then, nigga. Since you know that your man gonna win. Mind you, this is just when Hunter Biden's emails just dropped. And they found out that Biden was lying about that shit. So he was being really emotional. You know what I'm saying? Then he said this. He said, yo, I usually don't bet, yo, because I'm a Christian.
But you're betting.
Right.
So
But you're
like,
betting. I'm so confused.
Says a lot about Christians.
Why is Jesus not in the
Exactly.
mix in this situation? Why is Jesus not in the mix? Why he ain't touch your heart and tell you that you're not supposed to be glad?
but
Right.
then you're gonna sit there and do it.
But then you're gonna sit there
I feel like
and see that and initiate.
oh yeah, he said it. I feel like you can have your own views or whatever
Absolutely.
you want. It doesn't
Absolutely.
fucking matter as long
Right.
as that shit doesn't come into my
Did
home.
you punch me on my mouth?
No.
Well, think whatever you want to think.
Right, exactly. It's like, so what?
My
Like,
pocket's straight.
you ain't fucking with my family or my
Yeah.
money. Think of however the fuck you want to think.
Or you ain't fucking.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
It's healthy. It's all healthy.
Okay. That was just,
I
it
know,
took
he
to the
took
next
it.
level.
Listen, we always gotta deal with a little sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey.
A little bit.
Also,
Drops in
guys,
like every couple seconds. It like jumps in like a promotion, some sort of sex
Yeah,
conversation.
right. It just went, it went
Let's
crazy.
go a little deep, a little hint.
Yo, shout out.
Go ahead, be ready.
Shout out to the homie Honcho, man. Shout out to Honcho for the donations,
Yo,
man.
big
I
shout out to
appreciate
the
you,
homie.
bro.
Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Always looking out for the team. Always looking out for the squad, ladies and gentlemen. But yo, we got the homie E in the building today, and
Talking about what? Because yet you still won't let this man talk and say whatever the fuck he's here for.
if you let me finish,
You haven't done it yet.
then I can talk. And it's only 10:44. So we got E in the building, and as you know, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth quarter is quickly upon us, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they got their stimulus checks previously. They did whatever they wanted to do with him. A lot of people did wise things with him. A lot of people did foolish things with him. Whatever you did is totally your business.
Right.
But trust me, you will be
you
dealing
ain't no
with the
cookie.
mistakes of it, or you will be reaping the benefits of it. But either way, us as black people.
What's good, Twirl Talk?
Whoa, what's up,
Shout out to Todd West and the fam,
I
man.
forgot we're here too. Hey.
Us as black people, we gotta, or people in general. Do we know about the economics?
Right.
And
Is that why he's here?
one of the reasons.
I'm still trying to figure it out since you
Now,
won't
not
tell
y'all
me.
be trouble.
Since you won't let me know.
So,
Good job.
like, when I was little, or even presently to this day, honestly, you grab the paper, you look at the numbers, you look at the Wall Street Journal. Or not the Wall Street Journal, but you look at the stock market page, and you see that there's a spread of fucking numbers. You know what I'm saying on in this page.
Right.
And what I never thought about is I was like, yo, this whole page has a whole spread of little numbers that people are constantly looking at.
Right.
And there has to be some reasoning for it. And apparently, you know what I'm saying, you can make some money from the stock market. But when you're black, you know what I'm saying, in some way, form, or fashion, it's a stereotype that it's Chinese, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? You basically have to go to MIT to know what the fuck you're doing. And it's very difficult, which honestly scares you away from it. You know what I'm saying? And then you also realize that, oh shit, I can lose money doing this if I invest my money in this.
Right.
So everything I've learned from the stock market has basically not been good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
You know
mean,
from the black perspective.
Yeah.
right. So if that's the case, like if the problem is people's attention spans is so freaking short,
Yeah.
you could be on Facebook all fucking day. You could be on Instagram all fucking day. So you telling me if you was to invest money into your stocks, you can't be on, TD Ameritrade or whatever outlet, and you can't watch your money fluctuate, go down or up, making sure that your money is going, or do you know when to trade or know when to buy or to sell? You can't do that, but you can put out the post.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
that's
crazy.
kind of crazy because I don't know a lot about stocks at all.
Mm-hmm.
I know very, very minimum. I have some money invested in some things because, like I said, I know very minimum, but I'm learning.
Right.
So I passed it along to my guy. And he watches it. He's at work, like you said, he's at work, and he may be on the internet posting and being a fucking asshole, but he gets on and he's also checking his stocks. He's also he learned how to trade. He knows I showed him, and this nigga don't want to be now. But it's like he's
so you're useless now.
at this point, like what the fuck? Like okay, well, just fuck me.
Shots fired.
But,
Pow, pow.
But he learned it. He's been talking to other people. He's been learning what to do. He will tell me, he's like, hey, you need to do this, get this. When Apple split, when Tesla split, he was like, did you buy your shares? And I was like,
it was a holiday that day.
He was watching it so happy because what he even told me, he's like, you always think I'm on the phone, but I'm actually watching the stocks. And I'm like, I didn't say anything. I just walked past. No, I walked past. And I just looked at him. He was like, I'm on the track. I didn't say you're guilty, bitch. But anyway, that's a whole other
You
story.
shouldn't be looking that hard. For real. Just glance.
I did it. It doesn't matter where it was. But I just kind of looked and he was on the phone and he thought I was going to say, you on video.
Yeah, we live.
Nah.
No Rona.
But it's good when people do talk to other people and people will teach you and learn because a lot of people be like, well, I don't what I'm showing you for. A lot of people will hold that information and won't tell you. I think it's like a whole Facebook group then, and there's a lot of people talking, and he's learned.
Basically, we sent a group of like minds in the group.
Exactly, because there's a lot of people that still do that whole crabs in a barrel thing. It's like they don't wanna.
Wow, I talked about that recently with Eric, but Eric's here to talk to us about Wall Street. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So we can know.
See, look at that.
Good segue.
What I know.
And what he knows, and some beginner steps for some of the people that that want to make money. While they sleep, or they want to get. They want to know more about the stock market and what he knows. He's He's taking the time to come out and talk to us about it on the show, and we appreciate that.
Quick question before you go into that: what's that app that everybody been using? Robinhood. What do you think about that?
Oh, Robinhood it's a big scam.
That's what
I started with Robinhood because I like the platform and the way it works, but Robinhood doesn't even have a customer service, and that's my biggest reason for not using it. Because if you're putting your money into something, you need a customer service in case something happens to talk to.
Right.
So that's a red flag enough to say I'm going to do something else immediately. And so that's what happened. A lot of people's money got hacked into I think it's at least maybe 2 million or 20,000, something like that, or 200,000.
Wow.
Because a lot of people I know I've seen has been using Robinhood because I think it's more accessible and it's for your phone.
It's easier to understand for new investors.
And it's another one I saw, Public.
It's watching.
What about that one?
Public, I don't use Public. I use TD Ameritrade. And you got Webull too, and
I heard about Webull.
What about Acorn?
E-Trade too. Acorns is just for saving money. So every time you buy something, it takes say like you buy something for $1.40, it takes the extra 60 cents and invest it. Well, basically put it into your account, your Acorn account, and then basically invest it into the stock market, or you can pull it out. Whatever you want to do. It just hits that change. That's Acorn.
I'm all about spending.
That's Acorn. Yes, Acorn. And it's safe for you. It does it fast. So I'm gonna tell you. In a month I can save at least $150 or something like that. Just using my card, especially even more so now. People using cards more than cash.
That's just an app I can just download real quick.
Yeah, Acorn.
So let's say, for instance, for the viewers, and viewers, if you have questions that he can answer, please let us know.
I'm no guru, so I'll tell you.
He's no guru. He's like he said, he's no guru.
That's all right, but he's sharing the wealth.
He's going to give the value that he can, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the most important thing, value.
Right.
So if a person has $1,000, no, you know what? Let's, everybody don't have to
start there.
Let's say somebody got.
Let's go over his shit, like see what he did.
When I first started, I'm gonna tell you this year what I did as far as this year, the pandemic, which I think a lot of people should have did. So the $1,200 check that we got, I took the whole thing and put it into the stock market.
The whole
A
check.
lot of
the whole
people.
thing.
Well, a lot of people I know do
Listen.
that too.
A lot of people got their checks and went and got credit.
I didn't get no credit. So look at this. So
okay. You
I
wasn't in
didn't
the
get no
line?
credit. I wasn't in the line.
Oh, because I was writing down Monument. I could have sworn.
That's right.
All right.
What crabs on Monument?
On Monroe.
Wait, are you from here?
Oh no, it wasn't mine. That was Orleans. I'm sorry, Orleans.
Yeah.
Orleans.
So-
Shut up, see, fuck. Go ahead.
Damn.
So
Location.
so they could have took the whole 1,200 and said, you know, most of them were Jordans
Location.
or either Max computers and things like that. Jordans $300-$400, Max $300. You could have got a share of Nike.
What Mac you getting for
I'm
this?
just
Okay.
you know,
Like,
TV.
whoa,
Shout out to
it can't be-
TBS
show
Biddy.
me.
Yo,
Two-
shout out to
two-
TBS
$300.
Biddy.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
See, without people like that.
Mm-mm. Sorry, I'm going straight to
But
Apple.
if you're going to Apple, man, you instead of going to Apple, you could have, especially when it's split, you could have had to share Apple right now for $119. One share.
Just one.
That's a piece of the company.
Mhm.
You literally own a piece of the company. You can say that. And as they make money, you make money. And people always complain about the stock market losing their money. You can't make money unless you lose money.
Right.
You got to be willing to lose money to make money.
Right.
In the last 100 years, the stock market has crashed maybe 10 to 15 times or more. And crashes means it dropped heavily. It's never fully went to zero and it never existed again.
Mhm.
So when it crashes, it stays here at the top. It drops all the way down to the bottom, whatever bottom that may be. But it's going to come back up. It's
Eventually.
recovered 100% every crash. So
Are you staying till the end of the show?
Yeah, I'm staying
Okay,
till
we
the
gotta
show.
conversate afterwards.
if you buy at that bottom, keep all your shares. Don't sell them. You buy at that bottom, you make a killing when it comes back 100%.
Yo, they was just talking about. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You did.
With Nas.
I'm about to say, I don't apologize for it, 'cause I did.
It came to. I forgot. Is it called Ring?
Let's see me I speak.
Bring the
No.
device.
Yeah,
No,
you know
yeah.
the device. Shout out to Nas.
The
by
Shark
the way.
Tank, they passed on that too.
Yeah. I think Amazon
Yeah.
just purchased.
Years ago, they did.
Yeah, they purchased. Whatchamacallit?
The
Ring.
They didn't just
The door. The
It was
door.
called the door bot.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
door
that's what it
bot.
was called at first.
Yeah, so they pretty much Nas invested $4 million
When it was the
into
door
when
bot.
when it was the door bot, and it became Ring. It got buzz, and next thing you know, the stock market just went crazy. Amazon bought it for like 100 and something million, if I'm not mistaken. 100 mil, and Nas made
Yeah, it was billion. They
a
bought
billion.
it.
Yeah, they made billion. Excuse me, my fault, y'all. False information. A billion plus. And Nas, he gained for $40 million.
That's the
He made a flip.
Yeah. That's a flip.
He made a 10 times flip off of believing in something. So that's, high scale shit. If we was to do something minuscule, and from what I'm hearing, the biggest market right now is the water. All water companies. If
You said
I'm not-
Or just
I'm
buying
not sure.
water.
I'm not in the
That's
Yeah.
the new wave now. Buying
Uh-huh.
new water. I mean,
Water?
buying water.
Yeah,
That's the
waters.
That's always
Water.
There's different water companies.
Oh, you mean Forrest?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Deer Park, but there's like up and coming water things, and water is important, right? Don't we all
Right.
drink it?
Right.
So yeah, when it comes up,
I wouldn't disagree with it.
I feel like they give us too many options of water, but that's a whole nother topic.
There's a shitload of water out here, but I mean, like, what's
And then I hate people that are like, this water tastes like, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up,
it
this
don't taste like
water.
it is water.
They are
fancy
let
bottle.
you know what you
I
buying
ain't gonna lie though.
for
It's
$1.
my
And it's
favorite.
shit different.
This shit hit
Different.
different. Y'all know when you see
That's
this
the
bottle.
first thing I ever had where it hit different.
It did. I was like, oh, all right, this one, yeah, this the one.
Yeah.
So that's different.
Hold up.
That's the one.
Wait a minute.
But the add-on to piggyback onto the Nas thing, he also was one of the first investors in the Lyft and Uber too,
Yeah, he
Mhm.
was. Yep.
before they went public.
Mhm.
And basically,
Crazy.
if you find a way to get into these companies before they get into the stock market,
So
that's
what's
where you make
crazy
your money.
is Roblox is about to go public.
Roblox.
I cannot fucking wait.
See, man, this is things like people anticipate in the stock market because the stock market is all about the future.
Right.
It's all, 'cause what's going on today on the news was been talked about 2 weeks ago on stock on CE and CNBC.
Right.
The CNBC is where the real news is. Everything that's happening or going to be happening starts there. To be honest with you,
Mhm.
Right.
And Roblox is definitely something new that's coming. And parents who have kids, you know.
Exactly.
Roblox,
I fucking
Tara,
hate Roblox at this
We
point.
are in. God damn it, because these kids wasting.
Well, they're not going to go public until like next year.
Yeah, not like
so
next
not
year.
next year, but I'm
Well, we getting
anticipating this because when Roblox goes public, I definitely want to get some shares into that.
We getting
They
ready
see
for the come up.
Lately with IPOs, the companies that been going public, most.
And that's fine because you know what?
That
That's
goes,
evolution.
that takes me back to what we need to know is all about the knowledge and a little bit.
Thank you for joining us, son. We appreciate you. We ain't seen nothing yet. We just getting started. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good. I'm sorry. It just especially black people. I'm specific on black people because I live around a bunch of black people. We choose not to understand things that don't make sense right away.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell them you can put in if we go back to the slavery days when we get killed for reading a book,
right,
or stuff like that. The mentality still exists where you can tell somebody just read the first page of that book, and I promise you to tell you what $1 billion is. They won't read the book.
Nope.
Just because they're too lazy to
Right.
want to read.
I have a problem with people that don't like to read. I do a lot of reading because of, like we discussed, I'm very
I'm
literal.
talking about this reading situation.
Yeah,
I'm very literal, so I need to read. I want to understand. I like a lot of clarification. Like
I like to know.
It pisses people off because I really like break it down. Like, no, I need you to clarify that because I want to make sure we are on the exact same page.
Uh-huh.
And you will tell somebody like, you read this. This will teach you everything that you need, and they'll either skim it or don't read it at all. And it's like, I'm giving you exactly what you need, but you don't want to read it.
You don't.
Right.
Even better, YouTube. Say, okay, the book's on YouTube. Just go listen.
University.
Just go listen to the book.
Yep.
Yeah. Won't even. You can walk, go through your day with the headphones on. Just listen to the book.
Stop
I'm gonna listen to Jeezy.
Yeah, stop being surface dwellers. We're acting like surface dwellers, people. And what I mean by that, we're just sticking to the surface. What's being taught to you, what's being said to you. You're just taking that for face value instead of, hey, you can be. This the one thing about America that I fuck with it is the fact that we can learn. We can learn. You can go out and get a book. You can read it. You can hear it. There's opportunity. You can obtain knowledge. It's up to you.
Yeah, it is very.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no more excuses.
Is that how you got privy to everything that you know by reading?
First, it was YouTube, and then I found this guy on there named Wall Street Trapper.
Mm-hmm.
He told me everything from his Instagram page onto a group on the Facebook. Yeah, look on that.
Yeah, you see,
and that was the
What's
first
his name? Say that again for the people.
Wall_Street_Trapper.
He's on Instagram.
That's free promotion. That's where his basically lives on Instagram. But
oh, there he is.
Yeah, right there,
right
there. But he taught me the groundwork, the basics. I bought this class that he was selling on Instagram, and it taught me everything as far as the groundwork, and everything else was just myself looking for myself and finding out for myself, and trial and error, and it's just you need little pieces of information and to understand that they want it to seem hard to us. Any smart drug dealer will make a killing on the stock market, a killing.
They got money to burn. They got money to burn.
Because they understand the streets. They understand the hustle. It's just like the Wall Street is nothing but the trap. That's all it is.
Drug dealers can make money on the black
if they
the stock market.
It's the same way as selling drugs. The companies are drugs.
And you know what? If you explain it to a couple people like that,
that's how Wall Street Trapper explains it.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Because if you explain to some people, they be like, "Damn, I can do that. I've been doing this my whole fucking life."
Your whole life. It's just, and this is why people lose money on the stock market. They say, "Oh, the ones that completely lose their money." Some invest in companies that just make no sense to invest in. This new company that say it's supposed to be the new Amazon. No, Amazon's the new Amazon.
Right.
Amazon is king.
Like Amazon is king. Like I was buying books just from Amazon and just expanded to what it is now.
Yeah. You just invest in things you know that.
And then this son of a bitch, he closes the Barnes and Nobles down.
He's a fucking.
And then he opens up his own books.
He's insane.
He buys it.
He
buys it. Shuts it down. Let's open up another one.
He's a genius.
He's a genius.
I'm not mad.
It's him, Elon Musk, Tim Cook, Apple. These are like companies. McDonald's is always king too. I don't eat their food, but they're not going anywhere. That's the key. If you just invest in things you know aren't going anywhere. Like we're in the hood. This is something I like a lot, honestly, because it's in the hood and it's always going to be there. Especially in the pandemic, it was like everybody's grocery store because they didn't have any money. Dollar General.
Mm-hmm.
They had Dollar General was on the stock market. They had Dollar Tree underneath them.
Mm-hmm.
So you know they're not going anywhere.
They own the
when
same.
when we can't afford to go to the market, we go to those stores. That's our grocery store. We get the little stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah,
Dollar
yo,
General's
I'm
Dollar
glad you
General
know, if
is
you
like
buy
a-
a steak
that's
in
a
there,
gym
you food. I'm sorry.
That's a gym.
I don't go there that
But
often.
black people do.
Yeah.
People with low income do. I ain't gonna say black people.
Hey,
People with
as
low
long
income.
as you
I
ain't
went
buying no steak from Dollar General,
But you know what's
food.
crazy?
You
That you
food if you do that. I'm sorry.
So they make a killing
What
on
you
it. Depend on the
wait, I don't even know what I'm about to say.
And I say you bought no protein from over
Oh no, that was
Or
not
eggs and
no,
shit.
but like you said, what he said is a gym.
You've been
Actually,
judged.
No, what he said is gym. I went in there to for something little, like you said, little minor, probably fucking Lysol or some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't find it nowhere. And I was looking for some enchilada sauce, and they had it, and I
Enchilada
couldn't find
sauce.
it at fucking Safeway.
It's like a baby Walmart, like little baby Walmart in a way.
Mm.
But it's tucked into most ghettos.
Mm-hmm.
I say canned
Black
goods.
people shop spend money.
You're gonna invest in canned goods?
No, like if I'm going to Dollar General, like prepared, I would get like canned
yeah.
goods.
I
Like, but as far as like produce, like cheese and
no, I
like you
wouldn't do
wow.
I bought a pack of chicken from the Dollar Store.
I never did.
Dollar
Yeah.
Pack of chicken.
I
Dollar
never did
Tree or Dollar
Shit was
General?
real.
I'm sorry,
Dollar Tree?
Shit
Dollar
was
Tree is
real.
like really a
The
dollar.
one
What's
right.
a dollar there?
West Side Shopping Center. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that is good.
Yeah.
I want to go to Food Depot. All right.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very
They got Team
special
Sir.
fucking day,
What's going on?
and I get to share it with all of you.
I don't know how to feel about this.
October 17th,
Oh, that's my sister's birthday.
2017. 6:30 today. At 6:30 today, I will be hit by a minivan, and it will break
Oh, wow.
my pelvis.
I thought he was saying it like
Yeah.
I heard you
I'm
say
like, you had
the
a
date.
premonition?
Look, I heard him say the date, but
Break
still thought he was
my
talking about it
pelvis.
was going to happen today. I heard the date and still was like, damn, this nigga sitting here predicted the future,
I'm like, why don't you just stay in here? Don't go outside.
and you're still
Oh,
saying
shout out
it.
to Redemption Song. She just said, "Whoa!"
Ladies
Yeah, in the
and
comment
gentlemen.
area, we gotta definitely holler at the comment section.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
And you're still saying it.
still standing.
recovered.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? Very special
Fully
day.
recovered.
You know, I was hit by a car that was going 60 miles an hour.
Sure.
Flipped me upside down, and it basically, like I said, broke my pelvis. You know what I'm saying? I was out of commission for at least about 145 days.
Shit.
But your boy Toinecast is still here live. And just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, that accident is one of the reasons why I started getting behind the microphone, period. Honestly.
Why?
Because I felt as though that, you know what I mean, my story needed to be told because
So after you told your story, why you sit the fuck down somewhere else?
why didn't I what?
Sit the fuck down somewhere else.
Because I realized I was good at what I did.
Oh,
and so I decided to
Okay,
kick
okay.
ass and
Okay,
take
okay.
it in. And so from
This nigga
that
did
point
his
on, we started. I started Toinecast Radio, and then we did
From the crib. Wasn't it from the
From the
crib?
crib. You know what I'm saying? I had a little microphone. Big shout out to Wifey because she got me my first microphone to ever do my podcast.
Support fire.
And, showing love and showing support. And without her, you know what I'm saying? That's another big reason for this show. Big shout out to my homegirl Nicole Mighty as well. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my homegirl
Peace.
Aaron. I had when I got hit by the car, I'm in the minivan, and it was a Honda Odyssey, by the way. I had treason book bag, and the doctor did inform me. He said, "Well, if you didn't work out and if you didn't have this book bag, you probably would."
Wow, really?
So yeah, I don't think I ever told
That's
you that.
crazy.
But that's why Aaron knows that. But yeah, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still here kicking ass, and that's the reason why this podcast is in here. That's why this podcast is still going. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate how I've grown through the podcast. I appreciate how the viewers, the listeners have grown. I appreciate 1500 Radio. I appreciate Phil just for giving me a shot on the radio. You know what I mean, to do things. And when I came here, I think I was number 3 when I was on the other side, because I was on the other side before. But when I came here to the other side, I think I was number 5 on the show. And then within a year or so, we became number 1. You know what I'm saying? Within 3 months, we had over 1,500 listeners, 15,000. I'm sorry, 15,000 listeners. I quote, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, this all comes out of tragedy, and something beautiful came out of it, and I'm most appreciative and most gracious. So let's get back to the shit, ladies and gentlemen. The sentimental
Blessings, man.
Shit is over with.
God is good.
And you know what I'm saying? We appreciate the Most High just for making things happen. You know what I'm saying? The good times and the bad times. But yeah, let's get back.
Said that's crazy.
It is redemption. It should have been the redemption. When it happened, my balls were swollen.
Seriously,
Okay.
Like everybody was
really good.
Like redemption.
I thought he was good.
Like redemption. You know how a turtle's head goes in the
Okay,
shell?
okay.
Like, that's how
All
my
right.
dick was. That's
Wait a
how
minute.
Okay.
We sat there. Everybody was giving you your sympathy.
Yeah.
Damn, yo, that's you still here. You still.
It happened.
And you want to talk about your balls.
And guess what? I couldn't. When they put me back together, I couldn't take a shit. It was so bad. I'm in the hospital. I'm like, oh my god.
Back in the hospital.
I was in the hospital for like 6 days.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
With a broken pelvis,
Mm-hmm.
and they sent you home.
Because I am Toinecast, the one, the only. I am he. I am the one that they sent.
Yo, you can pause. This the good time. That's you got that off. You got that one off, and you good. We gonna give you.
Like a superhero.
Oh, my nigga said, I'm he. I'm the one. I'm the one and only.
Damn it.
I'm sent.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Redemption. I know that was random. I'm sorry, Redemption, but you know how we are.
What's wrong with your guy?
Jala just said that was King of
I'm sorry, John. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, it was a great. No, it wasn't a great time.
No, great things came out of a bad situation.
Yes.
So
Yeah. But,
look at you.
Wow.
Look
Yeah,
at you.
back here live doing exactly what we do, taking names and keeping names. J58C that. We got Ehlil in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is funny redemption, you know what I'm saying? But talking about the black dollar, you know what I'm saying? People are scared. I'm sorry. People are scared to lose.
He already gave out his government.
I did.
No, he
People are
didn't.
scared to lose. People are scared to lose money. You know what I'm saying? How would you convince one of the listeners? You know what I'm saying? Because I know that, you know what I'm saying, this is not falling on deaf ears. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody that is going to take this for face value, and there's some that's not. But why do you feel as though that we are scared to lose money, so to speak, to make money? Like I'll see you do it. I'll know that he did it because he's not driving a Honda no more. He's driving an Acura. So there's a shift somewhere. I know. I mean, but that's what the natural mind would think. But why are we as a community scared to lose money to make?
I feel like there's a couple of reasons. First, black people are scared to be minimalists.
Right.
They don't want to not spend money.
Mm-hmm.
They rather spend money than make money,
Mm-hmm.
which is they'll say they won't, but in reality, if you look at everything from your bird's eye view, that's clearly
Right.
what they want to do. They want to spend more than make,
Mm-hmm.
and so they they'd rather have a savings account, which savings accounts give you like 0.01. That's way less than 1% in interest. So you can take a stock like Apple, maybe make Apple last week, maybe I'll say you did 6%, maybe 6% last week alone.
Right.
I'm probably wrong, but 6% in 1 week, and you won't make that in 20 years with your money being in a savings account. You won't make that. 0.01% is nothing. Banks take your money and put it in the stock market just to keep your money there.
Mm-hmm.
Same for 401k. They put it in the stock market to keep your money there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they make money off of your money while charging you fees. You don't make money off of that. But when you take
Right.
your money, I mean, some people get financial advisors and that's for them, but still they take fees. If you just take a little bit of time to learn about the stock market yourself, go to the source yourself and make your own money. That's what every other nationality does, except for us. Except for us. We so like they rather have their fist ball with all their money in it, and so nothing can take it and nothing can get in.
So I have a question because what you just said that everyone does it but us,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? It's from lack of knowledge.
That's all it is.
It's lack of knowledge, and some people.
But is the lack of knowledge coming from laziness?
Part of
Now,
it.
see, we had this discussion before.
We did.
And he was not. I don't think it's lazy. It's not lazy.
Okay, you know what? Let's deal with that. Okay, you're right.
It's a root.
You're right.
It's a root.
Because you're right. Because some people do have that wow factor. So don't. You're right.
So
You're right.
it's lack of knowledge, and no one
You're
knows.
right.
And then some people just do not have the funds to go ahead and get a financial advisor. But you do have YouTube University,
Right.
Yes.
big. But a lot of people also they don't search for stuff like that. Like you said, they're searching for Jeezy, or they want to see why Cardi B and Offset is back together,
That's
or TMZ or something like that, where
It's
Yeah.
about
Don't make
family, the way their family was brought up. They're not
That's
taught.
true. It's a root.
You know, if
That's true, too.
if everybody trapping in the crib, you know what I'm saying, moms is being moms, and
Yeah.
everybody in your crib is trapping, you 9 times out of 10 you're gonna trap.
Yeah.
You're not. It's like some break through the proverbial barrier and actually obtain more knowledge. Like, yo, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna break the mold and go out to college.
Right.
It's rare. It's a rarity, especially in African American homes. So like, it's sad because it's you gotta want to obtain knowledge.
You gotta want to.
You can't try to grab a nigga out of the street and like, yo, here, I'm gonna teach you something. You can tell like, yo,
because you get, street fast money, I get everything I need right now. It's the instant gratification. A lot of people don't want to wait for their money. And a lot of people had to realize that because, like, I have my money in different credit unions and things like that. I'm that person. I'm the one that when they offer you that holiday fund for Christmas, let me do that because you know what? Who knows what's going to be going on?
Yeah.
Right.
Christmas, like now, they had no clue this pandemic was going on. I'm saving because I'm thinking that my job is going furlough. Now I got a whole different situation going on. So it's like I had my money in a lot of different places because I learned early.
Yeah.
My uncle taught me. It didn't come from my mom, didn't come from my dad, it came from my uncle. He was like, you need to be able to do X, Y, Z for yourself. And I was like, okay, it may have took me a minute to really grasp what he meant, but it was like when I got older, I was like, oh yes, I need to do this, and this to be able to make sure that me and my family is going to be good. But like you said, you don't have those people in your family that's like, you need to invest your money. You need to save some money.
That need to be a thing amongst the household that needs to be said. It has to be.
Right.
It should be. Every household and other different nationalities, they do that.
it's hard. It's hard because
Good job.
yeah, thank you.
You know I'm bad with that. He's good with that.
Yeah, like it's difficult because especially when you living in a single parent home and that parent is the working parent. So it's hard to teach your kids what's going on when they're in school. They come home, you can go to work, or if you're at work. It's hard to teach your kids. You know what I'm saying?
That goes back to what I was saying about being minimalist. See, the black people buy less and invest more in something. They don't have to be stocks. It could be houses, art, whatever. There's many different things to invest in. Jay-Z, he doesn't do what Nas do as far as he does stock. He does art, real estate, and his music catalog, of course, too. Nas has his own investment firm. I think it's Queensbridge something. Queensbridge something. This is a rapper that everybody listens to that really talks about stuff and educates people. He has his own financial investment firm.
Kanye West has almost 50% of his wealth in the stock market, but he doesn't talk about it. Right? These people do stuff, smart stuff. The 1% of the wealth have 50% of their money.
It's foul because when you bring up Kanye, it's like
Kanye wants some shit.
it's a bad pain in your stomach because for you to be a billionaire and you still own
Like that shit is
Just get that man his money.
Just get
The
it.
music game is something different. That's a different
Yo, they
Yeah.
said the nigga said, I'm sorry to even go off track. Like Big Sean said that his advance was $15,000.
That's what happened when you so anxious to get a deal.
Yeah, but 15.
But that's
he
again
settled for
black
less.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like he could have waited on that issue.
Those contracts mean everything in the music industry.
Man.
They hold that 5 minutes mess your whole next
Sweet
20 years
D.
up.
Blessings, love. How you doing, Sweet D?
Hey, we talking about you first thing this
Yeah, we
morning.
sure did. We was like, where's Sweet D? Where is she? Bars on that, by the way.
Where is she? Why? Wait.
Wow, you forced it. You forced the
Yeah,
game.
he
right
did.
there.
Like,
Yeah.
wow. Where is
Plus, forget.
He
I was
did.
like, where's Sweet D?
You forced the game.
I didn't like my tone of my voice.
Oh, where's Sweet
Where's
D?
Sweet D? We're all looking like,
We knew.
When he said D, he ain't like the way it came out.
Yeah.
It was the
Okay.
tone of my voice. I
where
was
is
like,
the Sweet D?
wow, I did it again. Wow. I look
Yo,
crazy. You see my eyes? I look like a Dodge Neon. You know what I'm saying? HB said, damn, that's thirsty as hell. 15,000. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
$15,000 as an advance, I guess. But he wasn't. Did he have that much bread when he signed it first, right?
I mean, I can't determine that, but like, you know, coming out of Detroit, trying to get away from life, you know what I'm saying?
I can understand the immediate yes.
Yeah.
I can understand that coming from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I definitely can understand that.
Likewise, Sweet D.
But continue, please. A lot of stuff that I didn't know that I'm kind of like, I'm all about if I can do this shit from my phone, I'm with it. That's why I just downloaded Acorn. You tell me it was $3.
Oh, you got
$3. I don't remember it being that.
You got to start it already.
Oh, trust me, I was sitting right here.
Oh.
I don't remember it being $3.
It's $3, but you know, it's fine.
Your tempo is hard.
Oh, Paul, what? Okay, what the fuck?
It's a contraction
fuck,
type thing
man?
now. Every 10 minutes he does it.
It's mad random. Yo, okay, guys. You know, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm so
are the Straight Up in the Morning fam.
Are we doing I'm about to do the We Reddit situation.
We're about to do, before we do the We Reddit.
No, I don't
we're
understand
gonna-
what he means by my nipple. I mean, my nipple.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa. Whoa.
So it's definitely going left now.
So we
Oh,
ready,
God.
right? This is about to get crazy.
You started it.
I'm sorry.
Nipples
so-
don't get hard. Nipples, yes. Nipples, no.
Ladies and
He's trying to get away from it so bad. He's trying to get away from it so bad.
ladies and gentlemen of the before we
I got a question.
God, hold on. Please, guys. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Now we're gonna be bringing a lot of new situations as far as Straight Up in the Morning.
Yes.
White people court is still gonna be down.
Yes.
You know, occasionally it's not gonna be as frequent.
It has
you know,
become problematic.
It's been problematic, you know, but we're gonna be bringing it to the
It's
table.
scary, guys.
It's gonna catch you by surprise. But we also have a new segment because we want, you know, our people, us. You see our skin tone. We Black is beautiful. I want us to be a part of something. So we're gonna have a segment called How Black Are You?
Oh,
That's
black.
gonna
How black is your black ass?
you know, long as you ain't
Blackity black.
long as you ain't foul.
Blackity black.
I'm blacker than black.
Yeah, we're gonna be inviting a couple of, you know, digital virtual guests, and we're gonna do like a little game show. We're gonna do a little game show situation for you. Yeah, ask you a few questions to see how black you
So
are.
this is new to her.
Everything. I know nothing.
Yeah.
I just go with the punch.
But
Hey.
now we got this segment. You know what we doing?
We read it.
We read it.
I hate it.
And Twan, this one is foul. You got it. You know the story, man.
Wow.
It's
So
foul. So
apparently,
hold up, what we got? Because you know, for the fans, we gonna get. Hey, MB Easy, we definitely guys talk. Yes.
Be
How you
easy.
doing,
What's good,
sis?
y'all?
Love,
What's going
love.
Hold on. You
What's going on?
listen to this crap. Have you
Yeah, I
listen, right?
listen to it.
So you know when he
It's
gets
about to be
into his
foul.
Reddit, when he goes down that rabbit hole, I really question what he does at home.
Why?
Because why?
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 Listen, we have a show.
I-
It's my
He's
job.
doing
Yeah.
research. He said he does
Wait,
research.
on
my
Reddit,
job
it's the shit that
to
you
get-
do.
It's my job.
You gotta get a little closer
You
to the
can't
mic.
do
Yeah, pause. I said pause. I looked him in his eyes and I said pause. I'm official.
He
Like
locked in on it. I said, wait.
I was an offender. Excuse me.
What you
He
saw?
called himself though. He said,
I looked at it. I was like, oh,
Yeah, I-
But you
I'm
saw
down.
how we caught it.
Down,
It was
down.
like,
He's
oh.
going down. He's going down. He fixed
Yeah,
it.
so yeah, we made it. Yeah.
I was here with you, Twan, and I heard it out the corner. I was like, whoa.
Where were we?
right. We
All
read
right,
it.
so yeah, we're about to go. We read it. Twan,
We got the We Reddit situation today. Something
no,
crazy.
he read it. I like that.
He read it.
Happened. Oh, well, he read it. I am he, guys. The one they sent. We read it. Sex party. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Wild, crazy. This guy apparently he's a member of the sex club. He's been a member of the sex club for about 7 years. Having a good time. I mean, apparently 7 years. You know, they have these parties all the time. And so apparently he's used to threesomes and foursomes and so forth. He's he's used to seeing everybody naked with everybody being comfortable. So apparently he's having a threesome. You know what I'm saying? He's in the back of the yeeks. And the dude is getting the head, right? So I guess the girl is, you know what I'm saying, giving him the hand job at the same time. The nigga, right? Whew. This is foul. This is foul.
Excellent.
The nigga, he buzzes a nut, see that, but it gets on the nigga that's hitting it from the back.
All right, so hold on. So I'm imagining this. So
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Get
her here. Let me get this visual. She's here.
She's in the middle.
Dude's
She's
here.
right here.
Dude's here. This is her face, and dude's here in her face.
Mm-hmm. That's what I read.
And her butt is here, and the other dude is behind her.
Right.
So this nigga all the way up here.
Mm-hmm.
They're making a letter
She
H.
might be a short woman. We don't know how.
They're making a
short-
letter
Making a
H.
lot of H.
Facts.
So this nigga here in the front, busting
Hitting
on the
it.
nigga in the back.
Exactly. That was hitting it.
How the fuck did that even happen?
Pause, and you gotta be
Exactly.
descriptive. You gotta be descriptive of
We just
where.
discussed. I'm literally
Pause.
gotta. How?
I'm looking you in your eyes. I don't even feel right talking to you like this. All right, I'm gonna look at the screen, hey, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, where did he excrete his bodily fluids?
Yeah, where did it get on
the
you said it
dude?
got on
Pause.
him where?
It busted on his hand.
Oh, okay, all right. Now that makes
That's
more
still
sense.
foul though.
But listen, see that. Listen.
Still.
His hand is foul.
Because he obviously is
He
holding
hit
on
the
to her
right. He
waist.
getting wild crazy, and he feels liquid. Wow. He's like, and he looks at the nigga, like,
Why you mad? You knew what you were in for.
That's true.
Anything can fucking
No,
happen.
Nah.
Anything can fucking happen.
Anything could happen, yo.
Nah, bruh.
No.
Bruh.
And you in the back. That could have happened.
Anything
You're not
can
expecting
happen.
it.
You're
That
right.
can
You're not
happen,
bro.
expecting
Bruh.
it, but it can happen.
I'm not expecting it to happen, but it could.
Bruh.
So did he fight him? I mean, what was the outcome? Like, was he
We
mad?
gotta fight.
We got
Why are you fighting? Why are we fighting?
Yo,
Listen,
before we
He
go,
said you should have turned around. You knew it was
out of
happening.
line. He's
He's
out
out
of
Out of
line.
line.
The nigga that bust on him, he's out of line. He needs his ass whipped it. Yo, like my man Crook said,
No,
we gotta fight.
No,
put your clothes on because we gotta go outside. We're not fighting like this. My man Crook said, because I had to call the homie. I said, yo, what's gonna happen in this
No,
situation?
Crook
Shout out
said
to
you gotta
Crook.
fight.
Crook said, put your clothes on because we gotta go outside.
First
I'm
of all, are
whipping
you
your ass.
not gonna bust your nut? You just gonna stop?
I got nothing on me.
So now,
Oh,
you,
boy.
so now you flaccid.
Why am I? Yo,
So you
Pause.
flaccid. So you just went down. So you not.
I'm out of commission. Put your clothes on, Doug, because we going outside. You out of line.
So now you mad that he nutted on you and you don't get your nut. Now you just
See, Doc,
stupid.
I don't even like the way you just said that.
What?
Like, he just nutted on you, and it's like, wow. Like,
I mean, but
no.
that sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
So you mad because he got his nut. Now you mad because you got his nut and you didn't nut.
See?
So now you gotta
No,
go
but
outside
here's
and fight.
the pause. Here's the foul thing about it because the dude continued. He kept it going. Yo, the nigga, he was still hitting the yeeks from the back.
Yeah, he still
With
got
the nut on his hand.
with the nut.
He
Okay,
said
so
he
wasn't
wiped.
mad.
He said
So
he
this-
wiped the. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
he wiped the nut on his shoulder.
Oh, okay, so now I'm really confused.
He knew what he was into.
Right.
The bottom line is this: for
Please
the
explain
Be Ready,
it.
Sweet D, my fault.
is that we analyze it and we say what's foul and what's not foul.
Yeah,
That is foul.
that's
He didn't do
foul.
it on purpose.
Beyond belief.
I would have
That's
put
foul.
myself in a predicament.
Sweet.
With another guy.
My fault, y'all.
Just
Sweet
put
D
yourself
said,
there.
"Wait, it was two dudes."
It
Yeah,
was two
Two
dudes and
dudes.
a girl.
Oh my God.
they was
Girl.
doing. They was doing the letter H.
Right.
I'm trying to do it
Yeah,
right.
capital
They was
H.
getting the yeet.
Capital H. They were doing a capital H.
Well, first of all, it was a mistake. Yo kept going, so obviously it wasn't a problem. You get your nut, and then if you feel some sort of way, take the shit outside. But you into this
First
threesome
of all,
shit, anything can happen.
Especially with two
they-
guys, man. You just two girls. is
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, you
I
gonna
would
punch a
do it
nigga with
guys.
yo H.
Oh, HB,
HB
you gotta
said,
relax, yo. HB, you gotta relax.
You said you gonna punch a nigga with
"Oh
nut
my
on your
god, I'm
hand.
sorry, pause. That was
Nah.
crazy."
Yeah, it hit you right now.
Nah, chill, stop.
Because they see it online.
Yo, y'all, you gonna punch a nigga with nut on your hand? Nah, that's crazy. I'm
He wiped
first of
it
all,
on
yo,
my back.
yo,
He was
He
like,
wiped it
all
on my
right,
back.
You gotta be looking at it
cool.
like,
And
yo.
he kept going.
He was
Yo,
for
what
it.
the
He was
fuck,
for the
yo?
shits. That guy. He was for
He
it.
knew what it was.
He knew what it was. He did.
See, y'all, you know what?
Shit, don't worry
We
about
didn't we
that.
discuss this about the butt stuff last week? You are not in tune with your male
What did you say?
masculinity.
What you say?
So, Oh, God.
No,
Be
no,
easy.
be
Nah,
easy.
be easy.
Nah, they were at a sex party. They were at a sex party. It was a lady between them. They was doing the letter H,
Yeah.
and one was getting head in the front, and the other nigga was hitting it from the back. She was with the shits, but he blow on his wrist, on his hand, like, oh, what the fuck?
No, he didn't do all that. He
He
looked
didn't
and
do.
he
He
said,
just like, no, let's keep on going.
There you go. There you go.
"Are you gonna talk about the butt stuff?"
Sweet D said, interesting. It's not usually two dudes.
That's what I'm saying. So that's
2020.
It was a sex party. There was a whole bunch of shit going on everywhere. It just so happened that this section of the sex party,
HB said, I would have just wiped it on her hair
And
and
kept
kept going.
See what I'm saying?
That's hella suspect.
You know what you in for when it's two guys. You already know.
All right, go ahead, tell me.
but he got the
You were
bukkake.
really into
Yeah, because I want you to explain it to him about the butt stuff.
So, whether you know it, you may know, you may not know. Apparently, if a man is penetrated in the butt,
Oh my god, man.
he can climax much better.
I heard someone say that crazy.
No.
There are a lot of men that are going to the other realm. You know what I mean?
Word HB.
And I say
It's
realm because it's in my mind, it's in the abyss. You know what I'm saying? That's just something I just cannot just get in my mind.
Look, he's going to be all nice and shit about it. I told him, you've been with your woman long enough that you should be comfortable enough with her to let her do that. Because some guys have said, not something, her finger, just to hit the G spot to experience it. That's all. And he's acting like the whole world is going to come to it, and nobody's going to know except you and her.
That's true, but I had to talk with a couple guys and one female, Aaron, at his shop like not too long ago.
Wow.
It was
About the
interesting.
same thing?
That was one of the topics of conversation. And one guy
said they've done it before.
One guy said
only one.
One guy, it was about 4 of us, 3 or 4 of us. One guy said he didn't say the finger in his ass, but he said like she licked like the part near it or something.
We talked about that last week too. So
but he said it's different.
Look
I can't get with it.
Did she lick the part to make him go?
I hate him so
Yo.
much.
I forgot what it's called. The Garrett. That's it.
The gooch.
That's it. I mean, I'm not with it, but a lot of guys are apparently.
And that was also brought up too because it's like, what if she licks that part and just licks your butt? Like, are you gonna mad?
I mean, if she's down there,
it can happen, right?
It could happen.
Oh my god.
Told you.
It's just like when you down there in
you made mistake and lick her butt.
Absolutely, that's almost a promise. That's almost a promise.
Yo, MB Easy. Go ahead, go. You go, bro.
Easy said, I heard of 2 dudes and a chick, but I mean, to be honest, if you're going to do some stuff like that, you sign the waiver to get blow.
To get blow on you.
Damn.
She said,
hey, look, she got blow. Yo, look, hey, bro. She said, bro. She said, blow.
Yeah, she said, blow.
Got blow on you.
Damn, I wish we could. She probably read this shit like blow.
She got the blow on you.
Dang.
I'm still saying that you need to explore all your sexual
saying that
especially since you've been with your woman so long.
Yo, man.
You don't need to like try to, charge me up, C-Dot.
You're going to get old and things are going to happen and you're going to have to try some other stuff.
Oh, I guess I'm going to be asleep.
Hey, bro.
I get it.
I get it.
Yo,
I get it.
She like the type of person that be looking, I'm gonna make your nut.
I'm
gonna make your butt nut. I'm seeing you, nigga. I'm gonna make your butt nut.
You gonna come tonight, nigga. And then she gonna be tapping the nigga and say, you gonna come tonight, nigga. What?
She walking past you like you cutting up vegetables and shit. She walking past, make your butt nut, nigga.
And then what if she smack your butt?
Oh, with one finger.
Now.
Don't do that.
She wearing the pants now. She wearing the pants now.
She smack your butt with the one finger. Like, yeah. I'm making your butt nut.
I'll talk to you. What's good, nigga? Whoa.
Foul.
How about how you doing?
Hey, baby.
How you doing?
Hey, baby, you smack
wow.
your butt.
No, don't.
Smack that ass.
Foul.
No, please don't.
Tables have turned. But that's, it's crazy. I saw this picture with Dwayne Wade wearing like a dress with his daughter's son.
Oh shit.
And then a picture next to him with Gabrielle Union with a suit jacket on, some jeans, a black shirt, basically covering up everything, dressed like a guy. And is that what we're coming to? It seems like that's what people thinking. That's what we're coming to. The women, the changing to what the men wear and the women.
I don't agree.
I don't agree at all with it.
Men wearing dresses, but hey, to each his own. If that's what you want to do, hey, you
There
ain't
was a
fucking up my
time
money.
like Dwayne Wade was looking like Demolition Man and shit.
Yeah.
But after he cheated, it seemed like everything went this way. She probably like, bitch, you gonna do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think they both be smashing bitches together. I think him and Gabrielle Union.
Maybe because I know
Because she seems like
Tiana
she's a
Taylor
dominant,
and her
like she's
feud.
dominant, very dominant. Like she's like, yeah, you know, okay, before you fuck her, I'm gonna fuck her first. Like,
Oh, wow.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
You watch.
Bring it on.
You watch and don't.
Did you
nut.
get it? You got it. Bring it on. Did you get the joke?
I did.
Yeah,
She didn't.
I tried.
Did you not?
I didn't.
I knew you didn't.
I think you said did you not? I was like, you said did you not?
Did you
Okay,
not?
cool.
And as you said, they kind of got that Jada and Will energy.
Yeah, she's. You could tell, like, how she portrays herself in the movies that's how she really is. I think she's a bitch, but in a good way. She's somebody's bitch.
Bitch.
That's a good
Respectfully.
That's a fix your face too. I mean, you know, HB said, what's the Guinness Book record for the biggest orgy? Who's brave
Love me.
Oh, I remember it was the 100-man.
Correct.
Like shout out, it was to the 90s. It was like one lady, she let like 100 dudes.
It was a white
smash.
girl too. I
It was a white, yeah.
I don't know why
a
they
lady
put
of
it on Facebook
caucus
page.
of the caucus
Of the caucus.
The mountain
persuasion of the caucus mountain persuasion. She allowed 100 guys to get their
To
shit
bring her
off.
out,
And,
really?
yeah,
That's great.
I hate it. Really.
In my mind, that's how she started. But that's
That's insane. That's a lot.
How did that? I think they discounted people who she probably was giving dome to, plus the ones that might have penetrated. They counted like that probably. I don't think all of them probably got in for that way. But they counted the head and the penetration.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, Beaton said, it's no different. It was two women juices going to get swiped. I'm just saying. You're right. That is very true. Very, very, very true.
Okay, so to
Biggest
answer
orgy.
this question, it says there's no official world record, but Japan allegedly nabbed the record for the world's largest,
They
running
moving in Japan.
500 people in 2006.
That's
shit.
crazy.
They had one.
Somebody got AIDS.
What the fuck?
God damn.
Wow. Wow.
Right, like wait, it's a couple different
You
ones,
gotta
but
read a little
500.
bit louder.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta read a little bit louder.
500 people. Did they hear
Jesus.
that? 500.
500?
That's what it said. 500
Is
person sex. That was dubbed as the biggest group sex orgy, and that was all in Japan. Oh, they have a video.
Wow.
Oh. You think they was playing R. Kelly
And
Stone
it's
Your Thing?
130 minutes.
30 minutes?
It's
You got
130 minutes. Yeah.
130 minutes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Despite the orgy label, 250 couples featured in the video had sex only with each other and not any other couple. Oh, that's bullshit. That's not an orgy.
The caucus one. That's the real one.
Yeah.
Right, the caucus one, yeah. She was, yeah,
Let me
she.
do some research. What the fuck?
Yeah, try to do some more research on that.
Yeah, but that's not.
That's impossible. Somebody had to have a wild, crazy orgy. It had to be a lot of money.
They had a 6-day sex festival called Sin City 8, which was in Las Vegas. But that was in 2018.
Things go down in this country if you want to have some fun. That's what this says.
Trying to put that in, right?
Yes.
Oh,
For some reason, we're low.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You forced me to get on that.
Look, man.
You forced me to get on that. That was unnecessary.
Yeah, they living crazy, sweet D. They living foul, super foul. It's bad. But yeah, I think they at that Chinese orgy, I think they was playing R. Kelly Going and Going.
Good process.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's nasty shit.
it is. It's like a white girl figure.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Getting closer. Getting closer.
yeah,
Yo,
caucus.
Right.
speaking of that, I wanted to ask y'all something last week. Is it okay, with would your phone be safe to give somebody to look through all your phone, look through all your pictures?
Yeah.
Your phone.
Of course. I used to work with cell phones my whole life. Of course. You can look at my phone all you want to.
She
You'll
got it
never find it.
Thing, you know? How do you do that?
Yeah, I'll show you.
How you do that?
Wow.
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
You will
Because I
never.
got-
My phone is super safe. I feel like right now. You can even go on the cloud if you want. You ain't gonna see none of that shit.
My phone because at times, you know what I mean, I gotta no, stop right there. You gotta remember where, you know what I mean, what the porn is, and what the amateur porn of yourself is in your phone. You know what I mean? You can't just be letting people go scroll wild crazy in your phone. I was trying to
Yeah. And then you turn the phone.
yeah, you trying to good job. You know what I'm saying? Pause. We did at the same time.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, you gotta ask him the Snickers question, yo. You gotta ask him the Snickers question about the
Okay,
pause
I
situation.
feel, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
think he was saying,
ladies and
I
gentlemen,
think he OD'd that day, but go ahead.
ladies and gentlemen, the Straight Up in the Morning family. E, okay, me and you, we going to the store, right? Damn, man, like, yo, we have this weed. I want some candy. Get some candy, right? Yeah, I got some candy too. I feel 2 niggas cannot in unison buy a Snickers at the same time and then eat it together walking down the street. That shit is foul. And then imagine we having a funny conversation, we just laughing and we just laugh. I got a Snickers and shit. Like,
So are you breaking
that's
the
crazy.
Snickers or are you just putting it in your mouth and eating
I don't. It doesn't matter. Y'all both are eating Snickers at the same
Now,
time.
if you're
Y'all laughing.
both putting it in
y'all-
your mouth
y'all
like this,
bro-
walking
You
down
could be the
street, yeah,
bro.
that's gay.
You could be the bro.
That's gay.
If you're buying a Snickers, I'm
Okay.
buying Reese's peanut butter cups. Simple as
Just
that.
out of spot.
Or a Kit Kat. Just be different. You know what I'm saying? No offense. You know, respectfully.
Do you feel that, you know what I'm saying, that you could be walking down the street and you and your homie eating the Snickers together?
I don't know.
That sounds, the way you said it, it sounds foul. That sounds
I mean,
nasty.
because that's just
I
what
have a
it is.
question. I
That's
have a
just what it
question.
is.
Oh my gosh, I have a
Go
question.
ahead.
Would you call your homeboy to let him know that you have nut on your pants?
Oh, fuck.
I didn't think. Why would I? No.
Yeah, why would you call them?
So before she goes,
Why
No,
you-
I was leaving it alone. I
Well,
just asked the question.
well,
That was it.
nope, because you're sneaky, and I'm about to tear your ass to shreds. So, like,
Really?
I was at work. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you the story. I was at work. They already know about it. And I felt crazy because it was something on my pants, and a nigga, you know what I'm saying, said something to me. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard for him. I can see. I go. Take your time, bro.
Like in the
It
church.
was-
Take your time,
Basically
man.
told me
It was
that
a
I had
trans-
jizz on my pants. You know what I'm
A
saying?
dude told him he had jizz on his pants.
You know what I'm saying? I felt wild crazy. You know what I
He
mean?
tapped you right there, hey, bro.
No, he didn't touch me. That would have been crazy. He didn't touch me. But I felt crazy, you know what I'm saying? And it was 2:30, it was 2-something in the morning.
2-something in the morning. Please pay attention to the time.
He
frame.
trying to figure out what's
Right.
going on. You trying to.
So I'm like, yeah, I really want some record right now because this is foul. So I called my homie. I called the homie.
At
you know what I'm saying?
2:30 something in the morning.
I called,
I was awake already.
you know what I'm saying? I called the homie. I
At
was
2
like,
something in the morning.
yo, this is a situation that happened, yo, and I feel violent.
I should fuck homie up. And I'm like, yo,
So you just need confirmation if you took his ass
You know what I'm
down.
saying? Like, you know what I mean? But we didn't. I mean, because it's my job. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I felt well crazy. So I needed to call a homie because I was just like, they asleep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, I can't call T and be like, hey, this nigga, I'm gonna tell her about it. But I'm not gonna get the same reaction that I would get from one of the homies. You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
reaction are you getting from your homie? Yo, this nigga just pulled it. I called. I got nut on my pants. Like,
see
I don't
that,
understand.
you know,
What made
the
him say that,
problem
though?
with you is
He was
want-
looking too fucking hard.
you
So the whole
want-
situation is crazy.
The
She's
problem with
forcing
you
the
is
gay.
you want to force the gay. That's the thing, because you like to fuck men in their butts.
if this was Empire the
But-
show, if this was Empire,
You know what
you're
I'm saying?
forcing
That's not the case at all.
I didn't say I was fucking gay.
you like taking
But you watch gay porn.
That's a different situation.
but
Yeah, she likes.
That's what women do.
She gets off to men.
I know men
She
watch
gets
women.
off to men fucking men.
That's
She
that's
gets
what
off
women
to-
do.
Yeah, because the whole thing is, well, in my situation, when
I
you
started
have
something.
no real quick.
This is all-
So in my situation, it's more of like when you watch the porn and it's the girl and it's the guy, you hear the girl, I'm not,
You don't
I don't
like
want to
that?
hear that
We
shit.
love that.
Because that's what you're fucking. You fuck women. I don't fuck women, so I don't want to hear her. So if I listen to the guy, I don't really like have to watch it.
But why don't you listen to guy moan? But why don't you type in like
Okay.
guys moaning or something like that? Why would
Because you still hear the slapping sound and you hear the moan.
Damn, you that like phobic? I don't know.
So
what
it's
the
just
word.
the grunt.
She's moan phobic.
Moan phobic for women. The women.
Maybe, I don't know. It's like I don't want to hear that because it's all exaggerated. It's over the top. It's like, bitch, come on, calm down. It's probably not that great because you know they're doing the acts for you, for whoever's
the
listening.
viewer.
Exactly. So I'm listening to the guys because it's like you going. That's what I would hear if I was fucking someone. If I'm fucking, why am I watching a? No, that makes no sense. I'm not fucking no girl.
I get it.
And then this bitch, she fucking up my bitch move. Like, so I like to, I don't even really have to per se watch it. I can just listen to it. I'm fine.
Like an audio book.
Yeah.
Sweet D, my fault, bro. Just one love. Well, I'm glad somebody experienced it for our topic of discussion. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, see how quickly he was like, oh, well, yeah, I listen to the women. Yeah, because that's what you fuck. But I'm not fucking girls, so I don't want to hear this bitch moaning and acting all crazy. It's like, okay, hon. Okay, enough.
Don't be a hater.
I'm not.
Don't be a hater because she getting wild crazy.
I mean, that's fine for her because, you know, hey, he might be fucking it up. But in my mind,
he's trash.
I'm good.
Yo.
Let me hear the slap and the
So
guy
who's your favorite
moaning.
porn star?
I don't have a favorite, but I like to watch Black Breeders.
That's like a group.
That sounds foul. It sounds like I don't need to be watching that.
Like Black Breeders, like
Black Breeders. If you Google it, Black Breeders. They have orgies. They have one-on-ones. They have a whole bunch of shit. I
That's
just
like-
go and scroll. Like if I have to watch it, I can only watch back shots. I'm weird.
Yo, MB Easy said, "Oh my God, y'all crazy." Yo,
Like it has to be a particular one. I gotta scroll for a minute to find the right one. Oh, all right, this looks good. All right, cool. Let me go ahead.
here we go. Let's start right there.
You looked up Black Breeders.
It's
No,
like a,
not at all.
probably like, what is it, like a company or something?
And then it's only black men. Yes, HBN2. 2 N's. Look, I'm on football. What the fuck? Y'all doing
no, I was just
let me
saying.
go to the comments.
No,
real
you
quick.
good? No, you good. You good. You good. You good. Go ahead.
Hold
I
on,
was
let me
saying.
go to the comments. HB said they only specifically like watching black men have sex though, shaking my head.
So I'm told to watch the white guys. They say dumb shit like fuck my cock. I don't want to hear that shit. No, I'm not fucking no white guy telling me to suck their cock or you like this cock. No, I'm good. Give me a black man talking about fuck me, suck this dick. Hussy.
Yo, Sweet D said, "I'm with you, sis. I'm with you, sis. All that extra moaning be fake
Sounded fake
anyway.
anyway.
Sounded
Right,
fake
and he
anyway.
said,
That's oh my God.
Sweet D, is it fake when you be doing it?
Hey,
Oh,
Be
my
slapping
God.
the yeeks.
but it's he slapping. So you got some porn star slapping some random or whoever the fuck she is.
We gotta get a porn star on here and ask her like, is that shit really real?
Yo, we know one. Well, not us,
No,
but
we gonna-
There's
I ran.
one,
Is she
there's
a
one.
porn? She's a porn
Shout
star.
out to Vanessa Smiles.
Thank
by
you.
the
I
way,
couldn't think
you
of her
know.
name.
Shout out to Vanessa
Shout out
Smiles.
to the iRent Network.
Yeah, she got a whole little
Tune
show
in.
on here.
HB said, why don't
Smile
why don't
69.
you watch Asian?
Because they got little
I can't do
dicks.
Yo,
Asians.
Asian.
No,
Oh my God.
Can't watch no Asian woman.
They got little dicks.
Can't do it. Can't do no Asian woman.
Yo, why you say?
They do.
No Asians doing Asians.
Yo,
I
the
can't watch
Asian
no
women
Asian.
is it's kind of crazy. I ain't going.
Definitely.
I've never, so should I?
That's like Dragon Ball Z.
Thank you, Redemption. Thank you, Redemption. See, they don't understand.
You
That's
can probably
crazy.
go there right now and find a Dragon Ball Z
right.
porn with Asians.
Yeah, that's crazy.
As I play Pokemon.
Redemption song. Fact, see that.
Right, she know.
Y'all nasty.
It ain't nasty, just like you have your particular porn that you go to.
I mean, honestly, it's season. It's like, all right, I'm in
Ooh,
this
You are
season.
weird.
yo, HB.
Because you be
You
on
would-
Reddit.
It's
That's-
like, it's,
I think he got it.
what's that?
I think he got it. HB said, I think deep down, y'all just really want to see black men getting broken. That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
No, why would you
And he
think
might
that?
have a point on that. You want to see a dude in his vulnerable spot, like getting his innocence taken away from him.
Oh, you talking about?
But he's willingly
ass.
doing it. That's foul. Me even saying that, that's disgusting. But
You
you
talking
know,
about
that's,
putting that?
a man
taking
get
it
the
away.
I don't know what number to call that.
I don't know what number. No, I don't look at it as being broken. It's just, well, for me, I don't know, maybe somebody else, but for me, it's all about the sound. And like I said, I don't have to watch it, but if I do watch it, it's going to be back shots. I don't have to watch it. I just want to hear the noise.
But the
I can
man,
have audio, like you said, I can have audio track. I don't have to see
but
it.
the man that's being a girl, that I don't even. It doesn't even matter.
But is
It
he
doesn't
really
even
being the
matter.
girl? Because they might turn around and then the next one is getting fucked in the ass. So I mean, I don't know who's really being the girl.
I feel less manly if that happens to me.
What you get your butt taken?
You want to see a
Hell
man
yeah.
getting his pussy popped? That's
I do.
crazy.
I mean, he did before. He didn't pay for it. I don't know. To each his own.
She said, "Hell no," but I don't have an audience.
True. See.
That's the difference. People, you'd be surprised. There's probably more people that do this than don't. People just they don't want to talk about it. Somebody looking at them right now while they saying they don't, like, you just did this shit last.
Exactly. I mean, you know, I want to see him get his pussy popped if he didn't want to do it. If he didn't need
all
it.
right.
I mean, you know,
Virtual sight.
virtual cypher, that was hours ago.
Yeah.
And then
that's
on top of
crazy.
it, I got gripes. Who stole my picture?
What
You,
picture is that?
Jay.
No, not me.
It wasn't you that stole my picture?
I got my picture stolen too.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I got mine, but in this pic, that picture's.
Wait, who's stealing pictures?
Our logic is working, man.
So he's a hardworking.
Our logic is
Yeah.
working. Big shout out to our executive producer over at the album.
Hell yeah. Like, where you get that picture from?
And that's Tick Things and Kick Ass, ladies and gentlemen. Are you searching for Pokemon right now? You need to go up and
Yo, I literally just said that. I said I was playing Pokemon.
I'm Eric. It's the best cereal in the world.
I'm not a serial person, but I do. I was cinnamon toast crunch for me.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, I
Cinnamon
can't.
Toast.
I'm allergic.
That's right, you got
Second. Second one.
it. Second.
What was the marshmallow? Lucky Charm.
Oh, Lucky Charm. He's a Lucky Charm kind of guy.
Like the marshmallow.
How do you feel about tricks?
Tricks are too
Not her.
dry.
Not the ones down the
They pay
Not
too
those-
much.
I'm glad you said. Thank you.
They pay too much.
I had a bowl this morning before I came down. I had 2 bowls. I had 2.
Thank you very much.
Right, I had 2.
Still full.
And I have a banana when I got in here and noticed that I didn't put the banana in my mouth when I was sitting here with y'all.
Smart. Smart.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh, you know, I'm in a room full of guys. I'm gonna be
Let
the banana
the boy
Let
watch.
the boy watch.
Even though we haven't tapped into half of the things that you probably know, I appreciate you for being here, even though somebody wouldn't tell me what the fuck you was here for.
Well, you know, I told y'all this over the phone that we was gonna start having guests on the show, and y'all not gonna know who they are, what they do.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I mean? So
It's
at the end of the
simple
day,
art of not
Just
giving a fuck.
organically go with it.
at the end of the day,
I will always.
just trying to throw new shit out there. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I mean, I want y'all to do the same thing, like call, say, yo, we got a guest. And don't tell me about it.
I'm gonna tell you nothing.
Don't tell me a damn thing. Just tell them come on the goddamn show. I mean, I can't wait till y'all hit a porn star so we can find out what's really going on behind the scenes. Female, please. Female.
We just clearly just said it.
Weed is.
I said I can't wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo,
Weed is a hell of a
but really quickly, anybody out there play Pokemon? Because I play Pokemon, and it's like a whole bunch of fucking spots down here. I love coming down on Saturdays because it's so.
These people jump on with it.
Send me your Pokemon numbers to my Instagram. Why are you looking at me like that?
This is like an Xbox, PlayStation thing, game tag type thing.
Yeah, it's like they give you it's like a number and you type it in and you can be friends. If y'all play Pokemon Go, send me your stuff. My Instagram is C_DOT.
yeah. Why in my head like I wanna be the very best?
Playing in the
That song's in the
background.
background, and she's saying that. Yo, that shit.
Yo, but this is like sitting here. I didn't realize this is a spot right here where we are. Like I can just spend the fucking thing all day.
I mean, people, when that shit was hot, people would be all out in the parks, all in the way. You know what I mean? You trying to run, you trying to jog, and nope, they're in the way looking for fucking
In their own world.
In their own little world. But hey, big shout out to them for doing whatever they do. It's 11:50, ladies and gentlemen, and we still got time to talk. Just Love says C-Dot is a big kid.
I am. I am.
I guess. I don't
She
know.
love her pleasures. She love her
Yeah, it's like you
pleasures
got,
of life.
it's like the little things. Like we and especially with what's been going on, like little shit like this, we can sit in the house and I can just play this dumb shit all day.
I can dig it. I can dig it because you're still working from home. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
It's like
It's fun to
It's
get
different.
out. Fun to
That
get
shit
out
hit
and do
different.
shit. Yeah.
yeah, it's like at this point, even with the other show, I've been doing that virtually. Like we're gonna go back and to be together because I need to get out the house because at this point I'm going to kill people that's in the house.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Totally understandable. Because,
like jail time.
I mean,
Pokemon.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
And then that's a thing, a connecting thing. He plays too, so it's like, hey,
Oh, okay. Oh, God. I'm so happy for you. At least you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I don't know if I'm offended. I don't really know how to take that one just now.
I mean, you can take it out and you see something.
The way you said it, like I couldn't be.
Yo, oh my god.
No,
Yo,
I'm just
see
saying.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
HB
You know what I mean?
HB2 and says, see that will play Pokemon 1 hour and watch a mon get poked the next
next
hour.
Yup, and then go right back to playing Pokemon.
Oh my
Watch
Watch
god.
your mind get poked.
Yo.
Watching both. Just weird.
No, I gotta use my phone.
Oh shit. Just One Love said I've been following C.IG for years. Love Queen.
That means she's old.
Shut up, you jealous.
Know your followers. No.
You jealous.
No.
It's all love, man.
Yo, I'm fucking with this lighter.
It's different.
Yo, let me see.
It's a true smoker slider right there.
Yo,
it's a
y'all
true
see this?
smoker lighter.
Hold up. Can y'all see this? This is lighter. Like, this shit is fire.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's a new game lighter right
Oh,
there.
yeah, like, I would never outside.
That's a novel lighter right there.
No Rona.
He said no wrong. That's that weed call.
You gotta make sure that we got that down.
It's flimmy.
How have you been doing with the whole quarantine? Do you work from home or do you work outside? Or?
I work in a hospital, a medical assistant.
You did say you was in the medical field. You said that in the beginning.
So I never had a day off. I was
You're a
working
who?
as a medical assistant. Basically,
Thank you. Because did you see the confusion? I was
it's a
like,
step down from a nurse, but in the doctor's office.
okay, cool. So, how's that been? Have you had any cases come in? Or?
Not in our office per se. I mean, people haven't been coming into the hospital. They just started picking back up. I mean, when the whole pandemic thing was going on, they were saying it was crowded. It wasn't crowded. People were avoiding the hospitals.
Do you see a surge coming in the fall?
Like, yeah, a lot of
I see people getting the flu and then saying that people are. That's the surge. They're gonna have to. They're gonna. It's genius.
Are you
Genius.
do you have to get COVID tested? I am terrified.
I would lose my job if I had to, but I'm not doing it.
I am terrified because of that whole sticking and shit in your nose. I don't do well with anything going in my nose, period. So with them telling me that it has to be jammed up my fucking nostrils, I'm good on it.
So,
I just don't want to
so
do
if you was in a sex party,
Right.
You're not jamming
Nothing.
shit in my nose.
oh, what if it was like by mistake? What if you just so happen to be looking up and then,
Right.
blah, I'm sorry.
What if the
Do you
blow got in
now?
your-
That's going to be a fucking fight.
If the blow got in your nose,
Not your hair.
not your
It can easily be washed out my hair.
Oh, so you.
it's like snot. You can just get the blow.
It's
off.
like-
That's not like
Get the
fucking
blow
snot.
out.
So
You
it
just
shouldn't
put
be
your
there.
kids in my
You
fucking
can do like
nose.
this.
It shouldn't be there.
Blow it out. Blow it like that. Blow it
Yo,
out like
if
that.
do you know how, nigga, I will beat your ass.
You
wanna fight?
I'm going to the drug right now and see nose.
So she said no snot shots.
no snot.
Oh,
Redemption said what y'all
Redemption.
supposed to do.
Oh, this right here. This is the all elusive. Yeah.
Yeah,
Batman? Is it Batman?
That's
What the fuck
Wi-Fi,
is
and
Batman?
this is
Wi-Fi right here.
Wi-Fi right here,
Mhm.
and
Names are crazy.
platinum,
I was automatically
Platinum
Batman.
Kush. Platinum Kush.
Bart
Yes,
Simpson over here.
I had Pineapple Express edibles for breakfast.
that sounds
Wow.
amazing. That sounds amazing.
You did for breakfast?
Me.
Shout out to Hemp Lord
Did you
too,
eat
man.
anything?
You're
Other
fully
than
aware
that.
of what's going on right now.
We gotta holler at you, man. We definitely gotta holler at him.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get the virtual cipher up and running again. Get some of you guys, smoke with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, shout out to Job, man. He got that birthday cake. I love that strain. That strain is amazing, man. That shit is fire.
Is that a sativa job?
Nah, that's a what you call it?
Indica?
Indica, yeah.
Oh.
Yo, Girl Scout cookies is my favorite.
I'm learning a lot right now.
Yeah,
That's
Girl
Star
Scout
Dog
cookies.
That's Star Dog 91.
Yo,
Mm.
oh my god. Yeah,
Good
birthday
shit.
cake is great.
I
It
haven't
is.
had that.
It's
Birthday cake?
yeah.
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 Oh, hold on. Let
Me.
me put in
Dirty girl.
You can't smoke it in the blunt though.
Another
You gotta smoke it through the papers. You gotta
Yeah.
get that real. You gotta taste
You gotta
the
taste
bud.
Pause. You gotta
Taste the bud. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Another one is motor breath.
Motor
Motor
breath
breath.
is
That's
crazy.
my
Motor breath
shit.
is fire.
That's my shit right there.
Fire. Blue Dream. Mean.
Blue Dream, yeah,
Blue
that was
cheese.
crazy.
Mean.
Dog patch.
Oh. That's foul. That's foul. I'm not doing anything after I put the dog patch in.
Yo,
Pause.
comatose. You're gonna really end up comatose off the dog patch. I'm telling you. So if all my card people, you got them dispensary cards, go and try dog patch. I promise.
You definitely, one I don't like, dog, is I don't like coochie dog. I don't like it. I
Wait,
don't
what?
like it. It's called
Coochie
coochie
dog?
dog. I don't.
Coochie
Why couldn't it be
dog
called
It's
dog
dog with a
coochie?
K.
Yeah.
I don't
Like, nah.
like it.
So hold
Yeah.
up. Do you go to the one that's by us?
And you know that.
Okay, because I'm looking there.
Pure relief. And you know that.
Okay, I'm on there like, hold
They
up,
see me, they
birthday
be like,
cake.
you order right here, love. I said, I know, baby, because I placed
Because what's been recently is Oil, because he has the pen.
it.
So he has the pen, and it's funny because I'll hit the pen the next thing I'm gonna calculate it.
You know what's crazy is you can go there and save hella bread. Every time you go there, you say they give you points. You know what I'm saying? And then you walk in there and they say, do you want to use your points today? And I'll be like, well, how many points I got, man?
Exactly.
And they'd be like 50. I'd be like, oh, my total is 100. So if I tell you I want to use my points, I only got to give you $50. He said, yeah. I say, me. I said, but you know what? I'm going to hold. Save that. Because I'm going to need that for one of my birthdays.
Real life shit. Somebody
Ms.
called.
Ravioli said, I have my unit casino black and mild. Hashtag fake fitting in. Okay, we get it.
Oh, she on her show.
I can't do the
shop
black
right
and
now.
milds. I can't do the black and milds. When I was in high school, I did, but I just definitely couldn't do.
Yes,
black
we
and
need the
milds.
card for dispensaries and
Yeah, you do. And by the way, I got the power thing. Ladies and gentlemen,
Legal
Yeah, if you
marijuana.
tapping in Maryland, shout out to the homie.
Tap, tap, tap. In.
Yeah.
definitely tap in. All right. Do you think that song "WAP" is like is a
Here we
bad
go.
situation? Does it make women look bad? Black women look bad at a time like this. You know what I'm saying? Should Cardi B and them even be looked at as that?
They're not real models. It looks even worse because Cardi B won a divorce now.
Oh, she took him back.
Of course, she's stupid.
Yeah, they back together. I mean,
But-
cheaper to keep her.
But yeah, but
He's
still,
the successor.
he's
No,
He can-
she's.
Yeah.
way out.
But Migos been
They
there
got
for a
At
minute.
first it was him, but yeah, splitting that
They
money.
gotta split their money. She don't split her money with nobody.
I don't blame her. Cheaper to keep him.
Yeah, for real.
Mm,
It is.
But
mean.
she means she's maybe to a stripper. She's a great role model. Not saying it's a bad thing or how to get money. I'm saying
Perfect segue.
because she. You got something?
Nah, what's your seg? I mean, what's your point
Because-
on Nipplegate, the titty gate? Remember, Cardi B just got. I mean, it doesn't matter. She's been she's a stripper.
Yeah, everybody's
Like,
seen
shout
her
out to
before.
Club Lust.
How does that titty look to you? What did you think about that titty?
Her?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen her on the internet. I've seen her before. Where I think about her.
Yeah, but like since she got money, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
since she got
Respectfully.
What do
money.
you think about the titty now?
Respectfully,
Look nice and perky.
Nice and pretty.
somebody had some like meme of some like slightly burnt pancakes,
Mhm.
like the dark ones
Yeah,
with butter on the top.
yeah.
That's what they said. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
See,
sounds
now,
about
is
right.
it foul for a man to want his his nipples lit? Is it foul?
No.
I bet you the other guys think that that's foul.
I don't think.
I don't think it's foul.
I
I
mean,
don't think
if
it's
she's
foul.
like to want it, like I don't think you should want you. Like, come on, baby. Yeah.
You want her to do
You know,
but
that's
then,
crazy.
But then if she just does it and you
If
don't
she
like
does
it,
I mean,
So I have a question with that. Would you rather her be putting her mouth on you and going up like this? Do you feel weird with that happening? Or do you just want her to be up on you and just licking?
Especially if you're looking up. If you looking up at me,
do that.
if she's looking up at me and she's, you know, doing the gawk, and then she's holding her hands
like,
up on my nipples, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, definitely do not.
Just
That's like a great
little,
adventure ride.
Like this little thing going on, and she just looking up at you like, you like that bitch?
Oh, nah.
And did she say you like this bitch?
Yeah.
With the yatamine in the mouth?
With the yatamine in the mouth.
With the glizzy. With the glizzy in the mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With the
You know what I'm saying?
yatamine, that's your boing boing.
You know what I mean? Iraq. With
That's
the
crazy.
glizzy in the mouth.
So are you against or for nipple play?
I'm not going to ask for it, but I would be mad if it happened.
I'm
I'd be mad if
I'm
it
a
happened.
smart man. Don't ask for
Right,
it. That
if
shit
don't
is
ask
crazy.
for it, just let her do it.
You nasty.
That's how most things are.
You're nasty. You're fucking nasty.
You won't go to the next
No,
level.
he's not next. Oh, you won't go to the next
shit.
level, but you won't let them put it in your butt.
Okay.
next level.
See,
That's
Is it
see,
cheating?
this is
I
the
don't
ejector seat.
think she's
Like,
realizing a man can't just tell you that we do that.
Right.
We're not going to tell you that we do that.
You don't have to.
If
I
you did.
just need him to.
If we did,
Oh, so you did. You wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't tell me.
slide over to
You
me.
wouldn't tell me
Tell you what.
that you let her put it in your butt.
Come on, see? Look, she trying to catch you. Jedi mind trick. She was on her Star
She got
Wars
trying
shit.
to get
She's
you in the court of
look
law.
at the segue right there. Look at Darth Vader. She's on her Darth Vader shit.
Right. I put my props with it to protect me.
Yeah, she,
Oh, so I just want to let y'all know, moment of transparency, how stupid I am.
Mm.
You know, when people be like, yo, I kirked out,
Mm.
I never knew that was because of, like, Star Trek. Did y'all know that?
Oh,
You didn't either? I don't
Captain
feel
Kirk.
bad.
No.
So I learned that shit last night.
What is it?
So Kirk, if you look out Kirk out,
Mm-hmm.
that's from when at the end when he would like log out when he was mad, he would Kirk out and then, you know, Captain Kirk would always be like, oh, and he would, you know, the original William
Captain's love.
Shatner. I didn't know that either. So we're watching Star Trek last night and we're a little hot, and he's like, yeah, you know, that's Kirked out, and I was like, nuh-uh, my dumb ass. I'm like, nuh-uh. So I look it up, and it's actually originated from here in the DMV area.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, I never knew that shit. Yo, I was Googling. We supposed to be watching the movie. I'm Googling shit. Like, I didn't know that. It like, yeah, Kirked out, it means, you know, yeah, from here, in the DMV area. I was like, that's awesome.
All right, see that, you know, you're in a relationship, so I'm gonna ask you a question with your guy. Is it okay for us to be, or in a relationship, is it okay for you to be on the phone when you said, hey, you gonna watch, if y'all watching the movie, or like y'all follow a series, right? Is it okay at all for them to be on the phone?
No.
Okay.
Get the fuck on the phone.
Now,
we fuss about this all the time.
Wait a minute. Let's say, for instance, I'm in tune. I know, like, I'm like this. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
you
see what's
can't.
going on.
No, you cannot. You cannot multitask.
You can't tell me what I can do.
You cannot
Here we go.
You can't tell me
because
what
you
I
missed
can do.
something.
Yeah,
Here we
I
go.
don't want to explain it to you. I don't want to
Exactly.
explain. I
You
feel
missed
it.
something, and now we gotta rewind. Now,
No, you
bitch,
don't.
bitch, if you was paying attention, we wouldn't have to
You
rewind.
say, bitch, is that what you said?
Yeah, I said, bitch, if you was paying
So
attention,
you call me
we
on my
wouldn't
name.
have to-
You call me on my name.
That's exactly what I would say.
Wow. You disrespect.
I'll be
You want
like,
me to rise up, don't you?
Call me a whole bitch.
You know what I'm saying? A whole one?
that's what would happen. Because I'll be like, yo, you wasn't fucking paying attention, bitch. If you was paying attention, we wouldn't have to go back.
He's overpowered.
But yeah,
Ain't
no,
way.
you can't, especially if we follow the series, you cannot. Are you paying attention? Because that's me. I'll pause the whole shit. Oh, you not watching? You not paying attention? Nigga, pay attention. Because I'm not going to explain what just
You're being
happened.
mad extra. Yo.
No, yo, you cannot.
You're being mad
You
extra.
cannot.
There's no way in the world, you know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting here, you know what I mean? I'm like this. I'm like,
No, and then if you on the phone, there's something important.
oh, and I'm like this. Oh, that's crazy.
You
Oh,
ain't know what the hell happened.
Yes, I
You
did.
didn't know what happened.
Yes, I did. I knows what happened.
Now, if it's
I just don't
something
need you
like
pushing
work-
up on me.
If it's something like work, respect that. I'll pause it. I'll walk away. I'll go get something to drink, go do something. We're going to go work. We come back. We're going to get back together. We're going to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
But what we ain't going to do is you're going to be on this fucking phone like this. And I'm like,
Distraction
First of
for
all,
you. Distraction.
right, because now you distracted me because, bitch, you ain't paying attention. So now neither one of us are looking.
ain't no way in the world this many bitches gonna keep flying out.
Oh, they fly. They be like, flew, flew,
Understand?
flew, flew.
Number two
And
is I'm working and watching. You're not gonna keep pushing them on me. Like I said, do you want me to rise up?
No, we really had this discussion the other day because work called and I turned around and I looked at him and then it was one of his coworkers who know me. He was like, she said hi. I said, no, I didn't. No, I did not. Get off the phone.
Were they in earshot?
I was nigga, he was right here. Like they heard me.
See that?
I don't
See
care.
that?
I don't
Listen,
care. We're watching TV.
It doesn't fucking matter. You can't just lose your shit just because he's fucking on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Because he knew, but he knew because when I turned around and looked, he started grinning. You knew. So I turned around and looked. He like, she said hi, and I was like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did not. Like, you can't, did you watch Lovecraft Country?
Oh my god! Yeah, we get into that. That's
They
Black
haven't watched
history
it.
in that show. That's every black person
Have
should
you
watch
watched
that show. It's so much horror, but Black history. I don't know how he picks horror with Black history.
It's amazing. Have you watched
It's
it?
insane. He talked.
You suck.
The last show was about the Black Wall Street, but not necessarily Black Wall Street, but Tuskegee, the Oklahoma.
Yep.
When they burned down Black Wall Street and
Right.
the whole black community, they
It's
basically
amazing.
showed it.
You
It's
would learn a
insane.
lot.
It's an amazing
You
show.
would learn. Let me tell Tierra watch
So much Black
Lovecraft
history in
Country. Make his ass watch it. It's one
I
episode
might check
left.
it out.
Wait, well, if you're gonna do that, just wait until the episode comes out tomorrow and then binge it.
Yeah, it's a season finale tomorrow. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Remember you talking about Uncle Tom? They just showed the book in the show.
Yep.
They just showed it for black people. They didn't go into it. It just segued, going to like from scene to scene, and it just showed the book because it's important to Black history.
Somebody called me Uncle Tom the other day on Facebook. I thought,
Oh shit.
I said thank you.
And you should,
I said thank you.
as you should.
He's a hero.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing you haven't watched it either.
It's a really
I
good
gotta
show.
see it.
What is wrong with you guys?
Jordan Peele produces it,
Really.
so
It's dope.
only he could put horror with Black history.
See, Sweet D said Lovecraft Country is the shit.
The shit.
Yes, it is. Like he will not watch that shit with me.
I'm gonna check it
And
out.
I'm
See
like,
what's
fuck
up.
you.
I'm gonna see what's up. We're
I'll
too
watch it
busy
myself.
watching the show called Wentworth.
I did see that. I was
Never
thinking
seen it.
about.
Too busy watching it. That's a pretty good show. It's about these women locked up. It's pretty good.
Oh, maybe I'll-
You'll like Lovecraft Country. From the way
I'm
you
gonna check it
talk,
out.
you'll love it.
Yeah,
You'll love it.
you know
I'm not
what?
gonna lie.
You don't think so?
No, he a little.
Well, I'll change my see. I'll change my views.
Please tell me you guys saw The Boys
The boys?
No, I don't. The boys. No,
Oh, the boys! I heard about it.
on
I heard
Amazon
about it.
Prime,
I keep seeing it.
I heard about it.
Amazon.
I'm
Yo,
gonna check it out. I heard
yo,
Saw a preview.
this is like if Superman didn't care. If Aquaman didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Yeah, but what does Aquaman really do? They'll save fish and shit. Like,
he's strong. He got some power.
yeah.
Apparently he's a shit. C-Dot, you are welcome to lose your shit. That's your shit. What you up with your shit?
Yes, my shit. Now do what I want. Thank you, Radio.
Thank you guys for all of your comments, guys. It feels
Indeed.
really good to be back here on the iRant Network. Big shout out to John Logic for helping us work this kinks out this morning. We still got some things we're gonna work out, ladies and gentlemen. Not exactly where we want it, but it is going to get there. Just a little bit of transparency for the squad, so you can grow with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Be very clear, you know what I'm saying? Just because you go over certain obstacles and have different agreements doesn't mean that you can't reach your goals and get some shit done. Because you still can do exactly what you want to do. We also want to thank E for coming on the show and talking to us about the numbers and market and the stock market, investing. You know what I mean? But thank you for bringing the value on the show. We really appreciate that, man.
Don't let your heart be troubled.
Don't let your heart be troubled.
You,
It's the voice.
please,
It's the
don't.
voice. It's the voice. It's the voice. It's the voice. It's the voice. Eric's been on the show before, and I love for people that have been on the show before to come back and see what we're doing better. And now that you see, I have G58, I have C-Dot on the show. These are co-hosts on the show, and we do the show on Saturdays now, and from 10 to 12. Clearly we're over today, but we got to make sure that we fill our time out with the hour and that. We got a little bit.
I like how
more
both of us looked over like.
Yeah.
time. We got to make sure that we show love.
Make-
to the
yeah.
Hour Network. We haven't been here on a while. And this is,
You know, it's
our
season one.
premiere.
Season
Season
two.
two.
This is
Sorry,
season
season two. Yes.
Yeah. Season two.
Season two.
and we here to take names and we here to kick ass.
Hold up, are we about to leave?
Shortly, yeah, we're about to dip in the field.
I had oh shit, y'all got me losing.
What you got?
I have a question.
What's up?
He does one other thing.
What it was? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask him a couple of questions about that.
Y'all made me kill. Y'all made me kill. Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry.
So since you have this wealth of knowledge and you are a jack of all trades, as it seems, you also do beats for who? Local artists.
Right now, typically, the biggest person I work with is Al Great. But I've worked with stars. I've worked with.
Are you saying stars like famous people, or are you saying stars like somebody named
I
Star?
worked with Star. There's a person named Star.
Okay.
I worked with Los from here, King Los.
Oh,
I worked
Los.
with him. I've done stuff with G Unit. I've done
You say G Unit,
Yeah.
and you're still in Baltimore because what?
Man, just because you get something in the music industry don't mean you can be
That
famous.
is very true.
Right.
But
Especially in the music industry.
that is also very true. But it's just curious. Like, well, why didn't you kind
That's just royalty stuff, small stuff.
of gotcha?
But I also have some stuff on MTV VH1, small snippet stuff. But
Where can we reach you?
I have a SoundCloud page, soundcloud.com/Ehlil Beats. I'm also on Instagram at Dynamic Ehlil. Facebook, Ehlil Beats also.
Since I'm in the middle of a battle, can you send it to me?
Wow.
Pokemon are serious. You know, I saw this something on Instagram. Logic bought a Charizard card for I think it was like 180,000. Charizard card.
Yeah, can you shoot it over to my box?
It's insane. So there's money in Pokemon.
Clearly, it's a lot of money out here, ladies and gentlemen.
It
And,
is.
We want to thank you for coming on and talking to us about money. Guys, if you don't do anything else today, go on YouTube today, go on Pinterest, go to your search engine, and find out how you can invest $100. Find out how you can invest $50. Find out how you can save money from here to there. You know what I'm saying? Set small goals. And then just start checking them off. You know what I mean? That's what I'm still doing today. I don't come on the show and tell anybody to do anything that I'm not still trying to practice myself. So make sure that you're giving us some information to try to save more money. You know what I mean? Make more money. That's what I'm on now. I'm actually trying to find a way to make more money. And trust me, Eric's value has not fallen on deaf ears because it's something that I'll further will be looking into to learn the stock market and start investing in the right things so I can create some value later on down the line and creating some wealth for my children so they won't have to go through necessarily the financial hardships that I have to go through and the obstacles that I have to go through because that's just the philosophy that I want. And I'm not saying that my parents or whatever the case may be do so, but I am going to say that in a way that they did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because their parents didn't teach them. You know, but then my dad has his own philosophy. I'm not going to throw him under the bus like that. But he has his own philosophy of going out and getting it and so forth and so on. But like I said, make sure that you're saving your money, your coin, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because it's very important. You don't know what's going to happen in the next 6 months, ladies and gentlemen, 9 months. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you stockpiled up. Make sure that you're saving some money. Make sure you're reading books. I'm sorry? Okay. Make sure that you're reading make sure you're reading books. Make sure you listen to books. You don't necessarily even have to read it. Just like Eric said. You know what I mean? CDOT likes to read it. And that's perfectly fine. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to read. But at the same time, if you're not a reader, then take your ass on YouTube or wherever you need to go and go listen to some audio because there's still value in listening to it or watching it. Everybody's not, it depends on how you receive the information. Everybody's not, it's not the same kind of receiver. You know what I'm saying? Everybody retains information differently. Some like to hear the speaker, some like to hear it, some people like to read it, some people like to listen to the audio. I'm me, your boy Toinecast, the one, the only. I'm the one that they sent. I am an audio guy. I'm just not because I like to move. I like to keep it going. You know what I mean? So I want to listen to the audio while I'm going on. Here's a very funny story. When I first started on my journey to personal development, Redemption said rainy day funds are imperative. Very true. Funny story is even when I didn't even know I was on my personal development journey. Erica gave me my first personal development book, and it's Eric Thomas.
Oh,
And I
okay.
still have it to this day.
Me?
Mhm.
Damn, I didn't have that.
Yep,
That's
yep.
what we had too.
Yeah. We gave it to me at a- and I think we exchanged books.
What the hell did you give him?
I can't remember. He was
What's up, nobody?
working out.
Nobody remembers.
It probably was. It probably was not. But we were working out at Federal Hill, and he gave me a book, and I saw it, and he was telling me about it, and so I still have that book to this day. But yeah, however you choose to get it, you know what I mean, get it however you receive it, promotion, make sure you get it. I hope that each and every last one of you have a great week. Ladies and gentlemen, life is short. So please do not hesitate to go out and hug someone.
No.
And let them know
Do not hug anyone.
that lives in your house. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Don't
okay.
promote
You don't let me
COVID.
finish. That lives in your house.
Okay.
That lives in your house.
All
That
right.
lives
All right.
in
All
your
right.
house.
We clear. We're
Don't be
clear.
going out and touch
Guidelines.
nobody.
Please,
You know what
no.
I'm saying? Listen, guys, if you don't want to, I want to say something to the people that don't want to wear masks. If you don't want to wear a mask, I'm not going to be mad at you. I just think it's best that you stay over there
Yeah, respect.
and I stay over here. You know, I'm going to respect your space. We don't have a problem.
You know what's funny as shit? When I was coming in, I saw him get out of his car, and I said, "Oh, he don't have a mask on." And then he walked in, and I was like, "Oh,
He
okay."
important that up. Thank you, sir. But yeah, live your life, do whatever you want to do. Just respect people's space. You know what I'm saying? Don't be abrasive. Don't be disrespectful. But it's your man Twan, the one, the only. I'm here. I'm the one they sent, ladies and gentlemen. J58, thank you very much for doing exactly what you do.
Yeah.
Taking names and kicking ass. See that? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming through on Straight Up in the Morning with your boy Toinecast, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to the Iran Network. Thank you for all the comments, all the listeners, all the views. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see y'all asses next week. Toinecast, J58, C. Peace.